two, one. What is up, everybody? Welcome back. Hope everyone's doing well, taking care of, the things that needs to be taken care of. On this episode, we welcome somebody that we know very well. She is a mother of 3 fur babies. And let me tell you, she takes that title very, very seriously. I call her my sugar mama. And she can call me whatever she wants as long as she just keeps calling. She is the most beautiful woman on the planet. And I've heard that her boyfriend is very, very suave. Her name is Brianna Vera. So welcome. What's up?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, me lady?
Hi.
How you been? How are things?
I've been great.
I'm asking that as if I don't already know, but you guys don't know. But what's up? So how's the pandemic been? How have things changed?
Definitely different. For like 2 months, I was working from home 2 days a week, and then the other 2 days I would go into work.
I mean,
so that was a little different. I liked
changed.
how I got to see, my dad a little more and my dogs all day long. That was
I know you love that.
Yeah.
So you were almost like quarantining yourself before the quarantine even happened.
I mean, this is like really no different because I never go out anyway.
Yep, that's true.
When I have to go out,
she just likes, chilling at home. Being watching TV,
for sure,
being with her kids and her suave
big
boyfriend.
Binge watcher. That's my life. I should be getting paid, honestly.
You should.
Netflix hit me up
for everything that you've seen. Like you've ran through Netflix, you've ran through Hulu, you've ran through
I go
everything.
Through them all.
You go through all the shows and you watched it all.
Go through them all.
That's true. I know that because we've been watching Game of Thrones together.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
And you said multiple times that it wasn't for me.
Done, yeah. How long have we been watching it? Like 2 months?
Yeah, give or take, 2 months.
I would have been done.
Do you think it usually takes 2 months to watch it?
I don't know. We watch it like just really on the weekends. That's about it.
Yeah. If it was just me, I probably would have finished within a week. I'm not at 8 seasons.
It's true.
I would have finished in a week.
It's true. I'm sure she would have.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
Have you watched Game of Thrones, David? Oh, it is.
I'm jealous of people that haven't seen Game of Thrones because, now that we've almost finished, I think we're like two episodes left.
I'm so sad.
Yeah. It's definitely difficult because now, like, what are we going to do?
That's why I said, I'm like, we're going to have to start talking again instead of just watching Game of Thrones all day long.
Yeah.
So unfortunate.
but seriously, like Game of Thrones, I feel like I'd put it up against any show. I know that, people think that it's got a certain, stereotype to it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of hype. It's, Dungeons and Dragons, that sort of stuff.
I was kind of judging it before too. I was like, that's not really my style.
Yeah, me too.
That's
I don't know.
definitely the reason why I'm not watching it.
Yeah, that was the longest time why for me too. But
I really enjoy it. I like watching it. You get into it a lot. But yeah, I'm jealous of those people that are, like haven't seen it, that are getting the chance to see it for the first time. Yeah, so it's like I almost want to erase my memory and then watch it again. Yeah. Like I might watch it again, but it's just that good. But I know what's gonna happen. I know the things so it's like I'm definitely jealous of those people that haven't seen it. If you haven't, I definitely recommend it.
Oh, for sure. It's probably one of my favorite shows that I've watched.
And she knows a lot about shows.
I've watched a ton of shows.
Yeah, I know. You've seen a lot of shows. Trust me, I know.
Okay.
Well, I mean, we can go ahead. We can do like if you want, we could do like a top 5. We could do a top 5 TV shows. That'd be good, I think. Especially you, since you know a lot about TV shows and you've seen a lot. So I'm sure people will.
I feel like the
take
biggest.
Your opinion.
Yeah.
Definitely take your opinion because you're like an expert TV watcher.
Okay. Yeah. Like obviously Ozark's one of my favorite as well.
Ozark.
So good.
I think we only watched like the first season of that, huh?
You never got to season 2 and 3? Oh, it's so good.
I don't know what happened. We just stopped. I'm not sure. We watched the first season and that was pretty much it. I don't think we continued. But my dad really loves it. I know you and my dad talk about that all the time.
Yeah, Ozark is so stinking good.
Ozark. What else you got for us? Come on.
There's like, it's not really talked about anymore, but it's What If, and it's a really good, just like one of those TV shows where they leave a whole bunch of little clues, and then I never saw that coming.
Oh, I didn't. I couldn't.
What if
you can repeat that actually, because I didn't catch that.
I was saying how it's like one of those shows where it leaves a whole bunch of like little cookie crumbs, and you're kind of like guessing how it'll end, and then the very end it just surprises you completely.
Oh, I see. So it's like suspenseful.
so good. I watched it last year. I can't even It's good. What If?
What If?
Netflix.
What is it?
It's called What If.
On
Yeah,
Netflix?
it's like this girl who goes into this couple's life and kind of like turns it upside down, and there's like a mystery throughout the whole.
I don't know. Yeah, I haven't even heard of that. I don't think I.
What If? Yeah, it's kind of
You
like a
probably
little
just ran through
secret
that without
show.
me
Yeah, it's,
even knowing.
it's kind of just like a little secret good show on Netflix.
On Netflix. Okay. So it's about just a woman who just like intervenes with the family.
Yeah,
and gets
no,
them-
with like this couple. This couple.
Okay. What else you got? What
I
if
watched
we
it a
got
long
Game
time
of
ago.
Thrones,
It's hard
Ozark?
to kinda-
What else we got?
Ooh, When They See Us is actually really good. Did you guys hear about that? It's
When
about.
They See Us?
I think
No.
it's called. It's about these 5 really young black men, or they're little boys. They range from maybe like 13 to 16, I believe. And there was a rape in Central Park, and they were just hanging out with their friends.
I did hear about that actually. I did.
Yeah,
hear that.
that's if you're
And they got blamed for it, of course.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it's crazy how the cops were to them to kind of get them to admit something that they didn't do.
Oh,
It's just
yeah,
it's
that's-
really
yeah.
heavy, but it was really good to
You hear
kind of
about
see.
that stuff all the time, where it's like the cops like force the people to
Yeah.
to admit to it just so they can kind of get like a case closed and just
Yeah,
finish.
I mean,
on
you've
it.
always hear about those kind of things, but to actually see it,
watch it. Was it like a documentary style, or was it like
no.
more like a just like a reenactment?
It was
of what
like a
happened?
reenactment, and it was definitely different to actually see
What was it called again?
When They See Us.
When They See
That's
Us.
really good. That's on Netflix
crazy.
as well.
Isn't that crazy? Like to admit to something that you never
Yeah.
did. You're admitting
Yeah.
guilt to, even in your mind, like maybe it's just the police officer's job to corner the person they're interviewing, or what is that term? What did they call it?
I know what word you're thinking of.
Just like put them
Not
up in a
interviewing,
corner.
obviously. It's like
Interrogating.
Yeah,
There
interrogating.
you go. Like that's their job, I guess, is to make sure that the person they're talking to admits guilt. At the end of the day, that's their end goal. Were they trying to be friends to them at the beginning? Like that's what it
They
seems
had
like
the
cops.
typical good cop, bad cop, but the bad cop was like really intense on
Just
them.
a jerk.
Yeah, it like broke them down emotionally, and they didn't even get their parents there for like hours.
Really? So
Yeah, and they
they're-
were all
they're
minors.
underage, right?
Yeah, they were all.
Underage. And of course, they're they don't know any better, so they're talking.
Yeah.
They're
So like
saying
in the
things.
beginning, they're saying, "Oh, well, no, I didn't do it. I didn't do it." And then finally, the cops like, if you just say you do it, like it won't
Everything's
be
gonna
as
be
bad.
better,
Yeah.
yeah.
So they're like, okay, like if I get to go home, okay, like
Yeah, and they don't know any better,
Oh,
right? Like they're
yeah.
just trying to do whatever, the
That
cop,
was a really
they,
good
They trust
show.
the cop. They think that, the cop is doing good for them. But
yeah,
in reality, they're just like, nah, I'm trying to get this case closed so I can maybe move on to the next
Yeah.
one.
They're just exactly. They're just like another number to their career, I guess. Another person.
When in
or
reality,
case.
they're messing with people's lives. That's tough. All right, what else you got? I mean, that
the house.
that one's hard to go back.
What's that haunted? The house. No. House of the Haunting, I think, on Netflix. Did you guys hear about that one?
House of the Haunting? No.
That one's really crazy.
House of the Haunting. So I assume it's like a scary
It's very
TV show.
scary. Yeah, it's a TV show as well, and it's about this house that's really haunted and how it kind of all connects with the new family that moves in there at the very end.
Also the Haunted Hill.
House of the Haunting
No, that's wrong.
on Netflix.
Like an old series that I looked
No.
up in 1959.
Man,
House of the what?
I looked it up too, and I can't remember the name. I just watched so many, so I feel like all the storylines and everything meshed together.
Mixes up. Yeah, so
Yeah.
you don't know which one is which one.
Yeah.
But it's a scary one,
Oh, it is. If you're looking for some scary vibes,
like a suspenseful thriller
yeah.
kind of.
It's very suspenseful, and it's so good. I think that's a definitely
What's it about?
definite watch. This family that moves into this haunted house, and there's this little girl who keeps getting sort of like attacked in a way by this woman, and finds out at the very end that this woman who keeps haunting her is actually tied
The house?
to her family.
Okay, so it's like an old ancestor or something, like just haunting them. Or?
I don't want to give it away because it's
Okay.
really
Okay,
it's
okay,
really
yeah.
like a holy crap, I never saw that coming kind
Okay,
of
I
thing.
see. So so it just keeps you on your toes and.
Yeah, it's really hard to say
like a
all my
plot
shows
twist.
because I've literally watch a new show and I'll finish it by the end of the week, and they all mesh together, and I
Yeah, you're
Just
an
stuck
expert
in that
binge watcher.
mindset
yeah
of the show.
yeah. Like
Expert binge watcher.
If I was just watching it right now, like Game of Thrones, I could talk all about it, but
Yeah, since you have seen a lot of shows in the past.
too many.
So what else? So we have Ozark, right? Ozark. Was in
Ozark.
there. What else we got?
I think
What
it's
else did-
House of the
what-
Haunting.
House of the Haunting, When They See Us.
When They See Us is really
And
good.
then What If?
Ooh, What If? Yes,
What
that's
If?
a good one.
Give me
well.
one more. Let's hear one more. Top 5.
Gosh. Shoot.
Top 5. Come on.
I know. And you know what? I wrote some down too, just to kind of, but
You can't think of it.
Forgot him.
Must have not been that good.
being
huh?
put on this. Ooh, actually, Taylor Tomlinson is a really good comedy show that's on Netflix. Have you guys heard of her?
Taylor Tomlinson, no. I
Oh,
don't think
she's
I have.
actually really funny, and she's kind of dirty. So,
Uh-huh.
and it just makes it a little. If you need a little mood lighten up, that would be something to watch.
Okay. Taylor what?
Tomlinson
Taylor Tomlinson. All right.
on Netflix, really good. Ooh,
Okay.
the Kevin Hart, how he has his little short series on
Like-
Netflix too.
Is it that one's more like documentary type, right? It's like
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
like involved with his family and how he,
I liked watching that though, just to kind of get an insight of who he was.
or
When
who
did
he
that
is.
come out? Didn't he have a car accident? Like,
Yeah, that
did
came
cover it?
out.
Did the documentary cover his car accident?
No, actually, I don't believe it did because I remember they showed the car in one of the episodes of him getting
And
it.
it was perfectly fine.
Yeah, I don't think that was before. That was definitely
He got
before.
in a really bad car accident.
Yeah,
huh?
yeah.
Messed up his back. I think he said that I can't remember. He said maybe I think it was 20 stuff in your back, like vertebrae or spine or something.
Yeah.
18, I think, were like beat up.
So
18
crazy.
out of the 20 were.
Something like that, he was saying.
Yeah, Kevin Hart's a really motivational guy.
Yeah, after watching his documentary, I feel like I have so much more, I guess, respect for him just because you kind of see how hard he really, really does work. He has so many things going on.
Yeah, to be
in
as
his
famous
day.
as he is, you
Driven. He's
Yeah,
really
yeah,
driven.
super driven. And I guess I just never really thought about.
Yeah,
He
I mean, he's
does.
super famous. I mean, I think he's at this point right now, he's probably the most famous comedian. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say the best, just the most famous, because I like Dave Chappelle.
I was
a
gonna
lot.
say
I like Dave Chappelle a
all
lot.
of Dave Chappelle's on Netflix. I just love.
Yeah, that's a good watch. Definitely, I
But
like.
definitely, you're making a good difference, I guess, because Dave Chappelle is not really like a movie actor. He's not with The Rock or Jack Black and like Jumanji or even like Walter White. Didn't we watch that movie with like Walter or what was his name?
I can't remember what that. Yeah, with
Bryan Cranston.
Yeah, with Heisenberg.
And what movie was the last movie Dave Chappelle? I'm sure he was in like Star is Born, but he didn't really
Just a
play
little
like
scene.
a role. Kevin Hart is definitely like the center of attention in most of his
Yeah.
movies.
And he does it all. I mean, he's on YouTube. He's got his YouTube series.
Yeah.
He's got the What the Fit, I think is what it calls.
Yeah.
Kevin Hart's all over the place, but that's good. Joey went to go see him, right? Your little brother.
Oh my
Joey?
gosh, yeah. We my brothers and I got my little brother Joseph 2 tickets to Kevin Hart. When was it? Like last year or 2 years ago?
I
think it was 2 years
It
ago.
was recent.
And he said it was just so funny. They couldn't bring out their phones because, it was for the Netflix, whatever.
really?
They were using, I think, the same content as that was being used for his Netflix special. So they couldn't bring out any phones. And some people got kicked out for using, like
For having
bringing
a phone.
And even they were trying to say, I was just looking at my time. Like the
Yeah,
guy was,
right.
the security was like, no, you're out.
Because they take that seriously. They don't want the jokes or anything to get out before
yeah.
anybody watches it, or else, people are going to be like, well, I've already heard what he's going to say. Like,
Yeah.
why watch it?
I was really jealous he didn't invite me. I gave him 2 tickets. We gave him 2 tickets, but whatever.
How much were they?
Oh, gosh.
Put on the spot, huh?
I don't know because
That's a
Mark
lot. That
actually
seems like
purchased
that's a
them.
lot.
Yeah, Mark purchased them.
Your older brother.
At least
older
3.
brother,
Oh,
Mark?
yeah, my second older brother, Mark, purchased them. Probably like around 300.
Yikes. So you have 3 brothers.
I have 3 brothers.
3 brothers, 2 older.
No sisters.
2 older, 1 younger, no sisters. So you're the only girl of the family. You
Yeah.
know, I'm sure that things were a little bit
Oh, yeah.
hard for you growing up. You got bullied and
I
stuff.
totally
but you're
got
a bully
bullied.
now, so you're a bully now.
You know what? My brothers toughened me up. I think that's one thing that I'll take from the bullying they did with me. We would always have parties back in the day because we have a pool. And all my cousins, my brother's room would be the hangout spot because that's where all the video games were or whatever. They would lock me out of their room and all my cousins would be in their room having fun.
While you're all alone
I would
outside.
sit out in the hallway and write letters of why they should let me in and slip it under the door.
Just be like, please let me in. I won't be annoying.
Yeah, I was like, I swear I won't even talk. Like, I won't even just let me sit in
Just
the
let me
corner.
be in
Let me
there.
sit in the corner. But they
There weren't
really,
any girl cousins around.
they left me. They would go in the room. Because, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I was weird. Who knows?
Or just not fun.
I thought I was fun, but whatever.
But apparently no one else did.
I know they left me, but
Yeah, that's funny stories. And now
I I think when I bring that stuff up, they feel really bad about it. They feel so bad. But then again, I was also a brat too. You know, I did take advantage of being
Did you say was a brat? Is that what you said?
Sometimes still. But I really was bad when I was younger. I definitely took advantage of the like little daddy's girl. Like, I'd be like, oh my gosh, Dad, they hit me. They took my blah, blah. And oh my gosh, my dad would get so mad at them.
What a snitch.
You were too, dude. You bit yourself and you blamed it on your sister
Are
too.
you
So
serious?
don't act so innocent.
You never told me that. That's messed up.
That was a long time ago.
Very true. Very true.
That's messed
That
up.
was a long time ago.
To your sister?
That was a long time ago.
Bit himself and then blamed his younger sister.
That's messed up.
And then mom was able to figure it out and be like, no, you bit yourself.
That's impossible.
Can't remember. But anyways, moving on to your
Keep on talking about me.
to your family, your brothers. Your brothers actually at this point now, I think that they might like me more than they like you. I think that they enjoy my company more.
I think they
like
enjoy
yours.
it because they like to gang up on me and pick on me. And I think they like that they now have another like additional person to like pin me to the ground, you know?
Yeah, I mean, and you know, yeah. You bully me outside of that stuff, so it's like I have to get you back. That's the thing.
That is not true.
It's true. It is very true. I actually have a funny story.
Oh, Jesus.
I have a funny story about the first time I met your oldest brother, Randy.
Oh.
Well, just your family in general. I guess it was the first time that I did meet your family. I think it was maybe our second.
Did you meet my dad that same day?
Yeah, it was that same night. I think it must have been like our second or third date.
My dad does very aggressive handshakes. He's all about the eye contact, strong.
Yeah, my hand
grip.
still hurts from that handshake. Still to this
I
day.
bet.
years and years later, my hand still hurts from that handshake, that first one. But so the story goes.
Clear the throat.
Yeah. So I think it was our third date. You tell me, you know, your family wants to meet me. I'm like, okay, whatever. You know, I'm not normally a nervous guy. I guess not in terms of that. You know, I don't know. I guess I'm confident. You know, I can put on a good face and stuff.
Yeah.
You
Not
know?
to toot my own horn or anything.
Yeah.
Not to toot my own horn, but I do pretty damn good.
Yeah. Right. So, you know, I'm not nervous. You know, pretty confident going in. Like, oh, you know, this is gonna go well. You know, I'm okay. I'm good. I'm a decent guy. You know, it's okay. So it's okay. Whatever. I pull up to the house, ring the doorbell, and this like cholo vato dude opens the door. He opens the door, and I'm like, bro, like, am I at the wrong house?
Buzz cut.
Yeah. I'm at
Like,
So
whoa.
this dude that opens the door, he's got a buzz cut. He's got the buzz cut goatee combination.
Super tan.
Brown. Like he's brown, and then he's wearing all black, and he's got the chain, like a big chain, you know, and then with the cross. And I'm like, man, I'm at the wrong house. This isn't right. I'm like, sorry, man. Like I'm at the wrong house. Like I'm not. I don't want to buy anything that you're selling. Like I'm good, man. I'm sorry. Like
That's
and then,
funny.
And then all of a sudden I see you like walking up. Oh yeah, whatever.
What's up?
Yeah. And then you're like, you know, you start introducing me, and I went from like a confident dude to like, what am I getting myself into?
Because like
here?
first my dad, then one brother, then the other brother, then another brother, and it's like, holy crap.
Yeah. So you know, it was definitely put me on my toes. That's for sure. I wasn't expecting, you know, that dude to answer the door, and now it's funny now. Like he's definitely now like a cholo vato looking dude.
I know, grew out his hair, no more buzz.
Grew out his hair. Now he's got a nice trimmed beard.
Oh yeah.
He's got a, you know, professional job. That, you know, all black t-shirt changed to like a button up.
Oh yeah.
The chain's still out though.
The chain's still out.
Is still out, but
Inside the button, not inside the neck button.
Yeah.
There.
yeah, he still has it. But yeah, now me and Randy are really cool, you know. And I told him that story too, and he laughed. He's like, yeah. He's like, I just used to like waking up and not having to do my hair. I'm like, yeah, you scared the shit
he
out
had
of
to
me,
switch
dude.
it up. His driver's license looks crazy.
Yeah.
We're like, you need to update that
I think it looks
because he
cool,
doesn't
though.
even look like him anymore.
He still looks like him. It just, you know, he definitely
Softer look to him.
a softer look. Exactly. Yeah, that's a good point. Good way of putting it. Is he's a little bit softer. He's not as vato cholo looking guy, but
I know.
it was just interesting. I'm like, dude, I'm at the wrong house.
I know. I feel like because I'm so opposite from like that look too.
Yeah, I was not expecting. I mean, I didn't really know much about your family or anything. So
Yeah.
And then I open the door, or he opens the door, and I'm like, whew, man. Okay, well, maybe not. But look at us. Here we are.
Look at us.
Randy, I love you, man. I've told you that story before too, I'm sure, but yeah, I mean, now your brothers definitely like me more than
I know.
like
It's
you.
kind of messed up. I feel like even my family in general, I feel like they enjoy talking to you more than they enjoy talking to me. And I don't know how to take it sometimes.
I know, you go in your room and start crying.
Literally.
That's true.
Okay, but you guys picked on me that one time.
One time.
We were all drinking. Yeah, all the time.
All the time.
The drinks were flowing. You guys were picking on me a little too hard.
Oh, when we were at the dinner table playing
Yeah.
games? Okay, yeah, I do remember that. I don't know if I want to get into
David,
that.
it's just like, you won't believe it. I mean, you've been out with us, so you hear how Mark makes fun of me, in front of everybody. It's a lot of shit to take, but I kind of love our relationship, though. Like, I'll never change mine and my brother's relationship because we went from not being close to kind of hating it. Well, I never hated them. I just loved them too much. They got annoyed by me, but they hated me to, like, we're now at this point in life where we just love hanging out. We FaceTime. We love doing sibling weekends. So I think that's nice. Whatever my parents did to get us to end up liking each other.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah, it worked. I think they just never forced anything, like they never forced me to go into their bedroom, which I think is a little messed up. But
What do you mean?
like for the, when I would
Oh,
be
I
sitting
see.
out in the hallway during parties,
They weren't
never
never like, okay, you got to let your sister in or whatever.
Yeah.
You have to earn your membership.
yeah. I mean, I'm sure they're like, I'll let her in and then, walked away. But
Yeah, nothing serious.
I
or
think they
whatever.
just never forced us to like each other. And then we just naturally
naturally grew together.
Yeah.
And guess what?
I stopped snitching on them for everything too.
You've known them your whole life, and I've only known them for 6 years. And they like me more.
I know.
They
So
like me
messed
more.
up.
What does that have to say, huh?
That they like to make me mad.
Yeah, or you like
Vice
to
versa.
yeah,
Yeah. True.
or you like to be a brat. I mean, you're still a brat.
Okay.
It's true. But anyways, we can move on.
Okay.
We can move on. So we have been together for 6 years now. I know you like to say going on 7 to make it, a little bit more, to put a little bit more pressure
Yeah.
on me or whatever.
Yeah.
It's fine. It's definitely been 6 years. I guess now
Pressure as in,
it's been like close to 6.5 years. Close to six
Who's on
and a
the
half
spot
years.
now, dude?
right? For real.
I know. Let's switch the subject. Let's not talk about that.
No.
But yeah, 6.5 years together. So definitely have had our ups and downs, our good times and our bad times. Just luckily
Heck
that
yeah.
our good times are better than our bad. We move on. It's hard to give advice to people because, we don't know other people's relationships
Yeah.
or whatever. The key really, I think that, at least in my relationship is you're never going to win. You're never, no matter how hard you try.
David, do you hear this?
No matter
crap?
all the facts you bring up, all the evidence you have lined up, you're gonna lose. No matter what.
I think
it doesn't matter.
the best relationship advice is to figure out each other's love language.
Okay.
And kind of act on those things. Like
Okay,
if they're more affectionate, then hug them a little more. If they're more action wise, maybe go out and get her flowers and surprise her with them. Just figure out the love language. I feel like is the key.
Yeah, well, that's what it is between us.
Yeah.
I like affection, and you like,
no affection. Like, don't touch me.
Yeah, you.
But surprise me with a sunset drive.
Yeah,
I
you're
know.
more actions speak louder than words.
I'm more actions speak louder than words.
Yeah, and again, for all the guys out there, like I said, whatever you do, whatever you say, no matter the facts, if she's wrong and she knows in your heart and in her heart that she is wrong, you are wrong.
I didn't know this was going to be an attack.
It's not an attack. I'm just giving out advice. I'm telling these people, that they're interested in stuff that.
David, you have a lot to look forward to,
I'm thinking of that song. What's that song lyrics that she was saying? God, I can't. It was Megan Trainor, I think, dude. What are those
Was
song
it the
lyrics?
Dear Future Husband?
How does it go? It's something about like, I don't want to fight. Or
Oh, yeah.
how does it go?
I don't want to fight tonight. I'm just going to let you
there
be
you go.
right.
I don't want to fight tonight. I just want to let you be right.
I've never heard that.
Oh,
Not in this
As if-
relationship.
that's such a terrible saying.
I know.
I don't want to fight tonight. I just want to let you be right.
I'll let you be right. But when I want to fight,
Yeah.
I'm definitely
But when
gonna
I wanna
be.
fight.
I'm definitely gonna.
You always
scrap.
wanna fight.
We're gonna
I'll
square
throw
up.
down.
I've
But I'll
never
let
won.
you be right. Even
Oh
though
yeah,
I know
I'll let
I'm
you be right tonight.
But tomorrow, if I'm
I'm gonna mess you up.
I've never been right. Never.
You're so dramatic.
I was right like 6.5 years ago once.
Yeah, before this whole thing started, I was
Yeah.
right, you know. Mm-hmm. But now it's like I've just been on a losing streak. It's like
Whatever.
it's like a million to zero.
Holy guacamole.
It's true, but we've had, you know, our good times, our good trips, our good memories that we've had.
Yeah.
So
Our last trip we all went on was Vegas, and that was a really fun trip.
Vegas was fun. Vegas
For
was a good
David's
time.
21st. Ooh.
Went to Vegas.
Yeah,
That's
I went
a
to
good
Vegas for
21st.
David's first birthday. It was a good time. We actually stroked some luck. We came back with some money. It was a good thing.
I know. I
actually.
wish I was freaking asleep by like 9
that's
o'clock.
what I'm saying. It's she
I wish I was there to see that. That would have been so cool.
She prefers staying at the hotel while me and David are out gambling all night long.
Okay, but you got to
drinking.
think of my work schedule. I literally wake up at 4:30, work a 10-hour shift, and then have to do the same thing. Like, you know, it takes time for me to
Yeah, your
get
sleeping
used to
schedule's
staying
like that.
up late.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, it's cool. But you know,
I wish I
Keep
was there.
drinking, dude. If you keep
I know.
going, I mean,
I don't know, but sometimes drinking kind of puts me to bed though.
Oh,
too.
yeah.
not
Sometimes
if you're gambling, dude.
Yeah,
Not if there's a blackjack.
not if
I
you're
feel like
winning
I would have spent all my money if I got really drunk and I stayed up. And
I mean, and that's what Vegas wants, right? Vegas
Yeah.
wants you to stay up all night. They don't have any clocks.
no
Everything's
windows.
No
yeah,
windows.
Everything's
Yeah.
dark, no matter what time of day it is.
Yeah.
Yep. Lights are on.
The machines are so like beautiful, dude. You just want to play them. It's like an arcade. It's an adult arcade. They make these machines so pretty and lights and neons.
And then
Yeah.
the noises that it makes, you know, when you win, and the
Oh,
noises
yeah.
it makes when you lose.
Everything.
I mean, I never got to experience that noise because I feel like every time I did play, I lost everything. But,
Yeah.
you know.
That's
so
true.
crazy. Like you put in $20 and it's gone in less than like a minute.
Yeah.
Gone.
Breaks my heart. I broke my heart just to see you guys because I was like, oof.
I know.
I shouldn't do it.
I know. I think it was the last. Was it the last night that we won?
Yeah, it was the last night, and I think it was like maybe 1 a.m. or 12 in the morning.
Was it?
dude.
No, I feel like you won maybe the second night before we left. Because I remember the next day we had a. Oh, you know what? I don't know.
I think it was the next night, and then the next day we went to play this.
Oh, yeah.
$20 and lost it.
Yeah, they won
like 5
$1,000.
minutes.
We did. We won $1,000, and it wasn't even supposed to happen. So the whole thing was like, look, David. You know, I think we were like pretty much at the end of the night, right?
Yeah,
It was
we
like,
won. I think we played a Godfather machine with Vito. Like we were trying to get the characters from Godfather.
yeah.
I think we ended up winning like $200 or something. Pretty sure we split it up, right? I think we split it up.
Mhm.
And then everybody else, like we were drinking, I think for maybe like an hour. And everybody else, we were in the hotel where the casino was, so we didn't need to go on like a
Yeah.
Uber or anything, so they could have just went up to the room. And everybody did go at the same time. I want to say, I don't know what time it was, maybe like 11.
Yeah, and it was just
11:30
me and
after
David.
we won. After like I guess the excitement of winning and then wanting to go home with your winnings, right? You don't want to keep
Yeah.
spending. That's what they want you to keep doing.
Yeah. It's like, oh, I won. Oh, I could put in a couple extra.
Let
you
me
know,
do another machine. Let me get another one.
Yeah. So it was like at the end of the night, me and David had already. I mean, we just recently won, and we're like, you know what should we do? And should we
Want to
go
play
up?
the horses? Like we wanted to experiment with just
Oh, yeah,
random machines. This horse machine.
The horses were confusing though, right?
It was, yeah. I couldn't understand the odds. I couldn't really understand the odds because my horse betting experience, you know, like that, is based off of Grand Theft Auto, the GTA 5
Oh
online.
gosh.
So they have a casino there, and you can bet on horses, and it's very easy to read the odds on that GTA. But
1 out of 4, 1 out of 8, 1 out of
Yeah,
okay,
one
okay,
out of
they'll give you
those
30
odds.
or something.
Yeah.
And obviously, if you put in $1,000 on the 1 out of 30 and he wins $30K, but
Yeah.
yeah, those machines were very confusing.
it was just hard to read. Yeah, I couldn't understand what the odds were. I mean, whatever. So
You had to pick multiple horses too. It was like not like GTA is just pick one and then just roll with it.
yeah, and if it's like do or die. If you win, then you get the money. If you lose, you
Machine
don't
was
win
like
any.
I think you could pick 2 or 3, and if your horse like places second, I'm sure it gives you a little bit of a reward.
Yeah, we could. I mean, I think we tried it maybe a couple times, but going back to you know, at the end of the night, you know, we're pretty, you know, we're feeling ourselves. You know, we just won.
We're a little tipsy.
We're a
you
little
know.
tipsy. You know, have a little drinks in us, And I think it was literally right before we were about to get up
But we saw it. I think we saw that machine
the whole night. I mean,
before.
yeah, we were
saw
thinking
it 'cause
about that.
It was 1,000 or nothing. It was put in $10 per credit. So no matter what, you had to put in $10. Obviously, if you put in like $40, that's 4 credits, just 4 spins. 4 spins. If you don't get it, $40 gone.
And it's do or die. Like there isn't anything else. You have to get the 777s or you are not going to get nothing.
There's obviously other machines that if you don't get the 777s, but if you get something else that's like, I guess, a minimal reward, you could still walk away with a little bit.
That machine was do or die.
Yeah,
it was 1,000 or nothing. 1,000 or nothing. That's what it was called. And it was just like a regular slot machine. You get the 777s and you get $1,000. So I'm like, David, you know, we've been thinking about this all night.
We passed it. Yeah, you walk past
Couple
it, you go
Yeah, we watched
around
a couple
it.
people. Like a couple people did try it and they, you know, they didn't win or nothing. And then we're like, dude, you know, should we just do it? Like, because it's $10 a spin. Every spin is $10, and that's a
10
lot.
spins,
right?
$100, 10 spins, 10 misses, gone.
And just like that, just within a
Gone.
minute or however.
Yeah, probably a minute or two, $100 wiped.
So, you know, we're like, okay, I'm going to put $10 in. You put $10 in, 2 spins, and let's see where it goes. You know, whatever. If we lose, whatever we win.
2 spins, $20, dude, can be gone in 10 seconds.
And 2 spins. So we're like, okay, let's do it. We agree. I put in the $10. He puts in his $10. Because if David wouldn't have done it, if he wouldn't have agreed to it, then I wouldn't have done it. Like I was like, you know, I'm going to just, all that I want to spend on this machine is just $10. That's it. All I want to do is just 1 spin and that's it.
I don't know whose idea it was to actually put it in. It was just like, I don't know.
Spur of
You're
the
right
moment.
that probably if it was just one of us, I don't know whose idea it was to actually.
I'm not sure. Just whatever. You know, we were thinking about it. And so we go into it. I put $10 in. He puts $10 in. And the very first spin was me. I just, you know, I pulled the damn thing and it went 1 7, 2 7s, 3 7s in a row. And we looked at each other like, did
that really just happen?
And it didn't ding. It didn't like go crazy like you would imagine. It didn't
Yeah.
make like a noise or it didn't.
Probably didn't want anyone to
Lights.
rob you.
We're like, did that really?
I
just
started
happen?
hitting you. I was like, pull it out right
I
now.
was
I was
like,
crazy.
pull it
cash out, cash out, cash out. So that's
It was
what we
100 credits, right?
That is
I think that was
crazy.
100 credits for $10. Yeah, that's 1,000, right? I
Yep.
think it gave us 100 credits.
Mm-hmm. And we're like, cash out, cash out, cash out. I mean, we looked at each other like, there's no
There's
way.
no
Like,
way,
first
yeah.
try.
Spin, very first spin.
God, I wish I was there. I would have stole it from
We didn't
you
even
guys.
really react. David was just like, yo. He was like, hey.
It's time to go.
And
Yeah.
a few people were looking at us like they were looking around, just being
Oh
nosy. I
gosh,
guess, like, hey.
yeah.
Yeah, people, I mean, somebody asked us, they're like, oh, how much did you win? It's like, oh, $1,000. What? It was definitely,
I didn't believe you at first. Like the next one, you're like, $1,000 last night. I was like, shut.
yeah, I remember that. Yeah, I wouldn't lie about that. I wouldn't, because where's the money going to go? To you?
It didn't go to me. You best believe. The heck?
To you.
Let's not lie to the people. Okay.
But yeah, that was the David's 21st birthday.
I know. That's so fun to go to Vegas for your 21st.
And you kept playing blackjack too. You were winning. Like after that, you kept winning blackjack.
It was fun. Now the casinos are open, right? Now casinos are open. Like Vegas is open now.
So yeah, I think definitely the ones around us are open, but Vegas, I'm pretty sure opened up.
Still a little sketchy, you know. I don't know.
Yeah,
whatever.
now that I like, you know, we can't go out and have a beer. You know, it's a little bit more sketchy to go out and have a beer or whatever. Just
Yeah.
miss it so much. I feel
I'm gonna
like
think about it more when we start going.
I think I'll be able to appreciate going out more and get out of my hermit ways and actually
Yeah.
go enjoy life a little bit more. Because it's like, I don't know, it sucks. It's kind of like sad because sometimes I watch like shows, like reality TV shows too, where it's just like at the club having fun. And I'm like, damn, look at all those people. Like, it's just crazy now to see
Yeah, now
all
you
those
think
people
about
together.
it.
And you're like, holy crap. Like, we took advantage so
Yep.
much of
And
just
now
going
it's-
down the road to a bar and just grab some beers and have a good time.
Like something that used to be normal every day, you know, that we did take for granted. Like you
Yeah.
said, like we took that for granted and now it's like taken away from
Yeah.
us. And it's weird watching shows like that, that where people are out, there are
not
getting
social
bars.
distancing. You're not
Right?
6 feet apart.
Yeah.
What's the matter?
We see all the red flags and we're like, oh my gosh.
But I mean, I guess it makes you realize that, like you were saying, taking it for granted, and it's such like a, I don't know, a fragile system, something that can be taken away, I guess, if something just springs out. But I've read like some article that the asymptomatic people now, obviously we know new things because hindsight's obviously 2020. But like, I think that's what I've heard. The asymptomatic people don't transfer it as easily. And I guess that was a fear, right? Like people giving it to like their grandparents or people with pre-existing conditions or something. But I guess if you're asymptomatic, I heard that it doesn't transfer as much.
So wait, so what you're saying is, so let's say, so asymptomatic, right? It just means that somebody doesn't feel any of the symptoms, right? You don't feel anything. So it's sketchy because, you know, those people that are asymptomatic to it obviously have the virus.
Still be a carrier,
Yeah, so they still have the virus. And so what you're saying is those people, it's not as easy.
Transferable. Yeah, it's not as everything. Like even coughing, I'm sure, or touching a surface or anything, you don't transfer it as easy as people thought before.
So it's not as sketchy then?
Yes. I guess that's what it's saying. Yeah.
Okay.
But obviously we didn't know. So shutting things down, I want to say, was the right move and was necessary at the time. Because we had no idea. But now obviously more research is going into it and more little things are coming out. We're recognizing that I guess it wasn't the end all be all virus. It was just, not sure. Like it is, obviously people get mad if you compare it to the flu and then they start saying, oh, it's not the flu. Like, I don't know, but it seems like now
it's very, like it's definitely I mean, as long as we've all been alive, like it's definitely the strangest thing that we've experienced.
This is the craziest
thing. And even our
thing.
parents are saying that, you know, even our parents are saying that it's like, it's for their lifetime, you know, they're 50, you know, mid 50s or however, you know, and they're even saying like, you know, this is something that we've never seen before too. So it's definitely a strange virus. Not only because, you know, we don't really know what to expect or, you know, what to expect from it or, you know, what causes it or what, you know, what really goes down.
Like obviously at the beginning, no one knew. I remember when it came out, it was like this senior citizen home in Seattle or Washington, and it was like 8 cases, and then obviously it just kept getting bigger and bigger over time. But maybe it was just the shock, like the scare of, maybe it was, obviously no one knows if it was the right or the good decision, how much more virus would have spread if no one shut down. I don't know. It seems like with all the information now we know, what if it comes back? Like what?
I mean,
like
in Arizona, it kind of already has, right?
Yeah, a little bit, like a little bit of a second wave, but I think the rest of the country's doing okay. But like I've heard it can come back every year, and maybe it's not going to leave this new form. I think that's why they call it novel coronavirus, because it's a new form of it. And I'm sure, I don't know, I have no idea, but let's say it becomes like the flu season or the corona season. Because maybe it's sort of going away during the summer. Like I know, I have no idea if Trump's right, but he said something like that during the summer and the heat will go away. It's seeming, maybe it's just fading away. I think that's what all viruses do. They make their way through the population and just eventually die out.
And now, you know, with the information that we have, everybody is cleaning themselves more. Everybody is washing their hands more and, you know, doing the things that they're supposed to be doing. It's definitely strange, you know, going to the grocery store and everybody's got masks just because we're not used to it. But, you know, in Asia and certain countries in Japan, they've been doing it, right? So, but the other thing, like, you know, we kind of do know more about it. But if you ask, you know, 10 different people about it, they're going to give you 10 different answers on what they think.
Everybody has their own different
exactly
opinions.
What the state, that's what the states are doing with. Some states are ready to reopen and others are looking for another month to shut down. So I don't know.
It just makes it seem like nobody really knows for sure. So, you know, do the best you can.
I think that's the worst part. It's just like the unknown of when it's going to end. It's just going to be such a big sigh of relief when we do kind of see the light at the end of the tunnel and it's, you know, we're a little bit more comfortable going out and being around other people.
It's true. A concert. Imagine like a concert.
I know,
You're right next to everybody. Rarely do we go to concerts where you're like in a seat or separated. Even being in seats, you're right next to everybody.
Yeah, or like sporting events or, you know, games
sporting events,
concerts.
everything.
I guess it's maybe good that now people are going to be more aware at those
mindful
sporting events of not, I don't know, touching everything or bringing a hand sanitizer or...
So there are some good...
Coming to the game if you're sick, like if you're coughing or if you feel bad, like maybe now people are going to understand that it's the right decision to stay home and be aware that you could give it to someone else who could potentially die.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not going to go away. Like, it's not like just going to poof vanish. You know, it's still going to be around. Like, the flu's been around forever, but we hope that, you know, we're able to at least control it.
Live life a little bit more.
Just go back to normal life. You know, I mean, maybe it won't be the same. I mean, it can't really be the same, right? You can't really go back to how things were, but you know, maybe, you know, just the normal kind of things, the everyday things that we did take for granted, going out and taking a drink,
I should have
eating some food or whatever.
Actually went out when Mark invited us out. So I was like, ooh, listen.
I have not made that decision yet to go out. I have not.
No,
yeah, we haven't either.
Me either.
We just pick up our food and go, and that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we don't sit down at a bar or nothing like we used to.
Yeah, it's just, I don't know.
Maybe that's good. Like, I don't know. There are people who are now, even with stuff being open, it seems like us, we're not running to the store. We're not running to restaurants or bars.
But
concerts or something.
Some things are like the beach. Like there's plenty of people at the beach, and that's another kind of, you know, thing. And we went to Cali, but that was before everything. That was fun, actually. That
was fun. I feel like, you know how they say if I've heard if you want to test out your relationship to see how well you guys would live together, go on vacation. And I feel like that was definitely something to kind of test it out by, you know?
How long ago was that?
That was 2017.
2017?
Yeah.
That's not too long ago, right?
David, did you know your brother almost killed us?
I did not.
I thought you almost killed them. I can't remember. I'm hearing two conflicting stories now.
Alex almost fell. My parents are going to be so mad.
No.
He almost fell asleep at the wheel.
Do it.
He thought, instead of going to bed early like I told him to and, you know, pack the car up early, because we were going to leave, at 4 a.m? Something like that?
Yeah, I was thinking.
He decided to just, you know, chillax, watch TV, take his time packing. He packed, 1 a.m? He did a full nighter.
Yeah, that is true.
While having to drive to California. I couldn't drive his car because I don't know how to drive stick shift.
Exactly, yeah. So, yeah, I have a Honda Civic SI.
He was sketchy.
As previously stated,
I have a Honda Civic SI. Six-speed stick shift.
Yeah, David, he almost killed us.
And she does not know how to drive stick shift. And she's going to be like, oh, you know, you never taught me, whatever. Anyways, so that was the deal. For whatever reason, we decided just to go during the nighttime because I guess we just wanted to save.
Just early morning, just
save
to
the day,
utilize
our day. Get most of the day. We got there maybe it had to been 10, 11 o'clock.
Yeah, we got there good and early.
So yeah, I in my head, I'm thinking, if I pull an all-nighter, I'm not going to be as tired as if I were to fall asleep and then wake up at 2 or whatever time it was. So I was like, I'm going to pull all nighter. I know myself, you know, no big deal.
Apparently not.
Yeah, it was definitely a difficult drive. That's for sure.
4 a.m, maybe no traffic.
Yeah,
probably not that much traffic.
Yeah, that was another thing. We wanted to really skip traffic because we never really driven in California before. And it's, you know, the freeways are crazy.
The nightmare stories. Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah, but so I didn't really fall asleep. I didn't fall asleep or nothing. Well, we made
definitely
it all the way
drifted a little
through.
bit.
We made it all the way through.
Okay.
We got there.
I only fell asleep at the wheel for 10 seconds. That was it. Just 10 seconds.
That's all I needed, just to close my eyes for a bit. We made it. Everything was safe.
The eyes.
The funny thing too is, so we got can't remember what it was. We got some breakfast so we got to San Diego because our deal was to get to the zoo, right? So that was the first thing that we wanted to do. Get to San Diego, go to the San Diego Zoo. But before I went to the zoo,
we had breakfast.
I can't remember where, Snooze or something like that. It was
Snooze AM or something like that.
Yeah, so we got to Snooze. And I mean, everything's so different in Cali. No, I mean, I don't know. I don't really know if it's different, but just not used to the roads, right? So we're not used to the roads. We're not used to the people, you know, walking around and things like that. So we park somewhere and Snooze is not too far away. We get out of the car and we start walking.
You almost got me killed twice.
No,
I forgot about this.
You didn't follow me.
There was 2. You know, when you get you tell the story, but I know you're going to tell it wrong.
You already said you didn't follow me, so you're already blaming her.
Because I was ahead, right? So we're walking to the breakfast place, and we're going through the crosswalk. The crosswalk is good.
It's a big crosswalk.
I think as soon as we got there, it was the light was green and we were ready. We didn't even wait at all. So we just we're debating if we're too late to cross. Should we wait?
It was 5, 4, 3, and I was like, I'm not going. It's a big crosswalk, and he ran without me. So I was like, shit, I have to go. I start running, and a freaking big Mercedes. It was
I think
like
it was a
it was like a van.
I
It
think
looked
was
like a big
G-Wagon.
van.
Wagon almost hit you. You
Almost
should have
hit
gotten
me.
hit.
I know. I was like,
should've
come
taken
on,
that.
bro. You
Maybe
couldn't
take
do a
his
little
G-Wagon.
tap, just a little tap.
Get some insurance money or something.
He was getting ready to make a right. But
Yeah.
I don't think he thought I was going to go because there was only, 2 seconds left.
Yeah.
But he left me. So I was like, oh my God. I started to run and that he had a slam on his brakes.
Yeah, that was very close to.
Told her run. Did you say run? Did he say anything?
Run,
Let's go.
dance.
I know, but I really didn't think we were going to. I thought he was going to wait.
So really, it's your fault, right? That's
But
what
there
you're
was a
saying?
halfway. Is that what you're saying? So you got halfway and there was like a space to wait.
No, I think
For
he
the
ran the
next
whole
time?
way. He ran the whole way. So I
But I'm
had to
saying,
book
like,
it.
so why would you? So if you didn't follow him, where would you have gone?
No,
Just
I just would have
stayed.
stayed on that sidewalk because we weren't in the median.
Oh,
okay.
okay.
I was still on one complete opposite end. But yeah, I almost got hit by a Mercedes.
And I'm pretty sure I was like, yo, let's go. Come on, let's run.
No big deal.
Yeah,
But I kept saying, no, 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 no. And then you took off without me. Didn't grab my hand, nothing. I was like, holy crap, I have to go.
Yeah, that. So what you're saying is it is your fault, right?
Okay, I guess partially, yes.
See
I'm
what
going to just say
You
it
can never
since
win.
I'm on a
You
podcast.
can never win.
You were right. I was wrong, kind of.
You can
Kind
never
of.
win. But that was fun. I mean, out of all the trips that we've taken,
We did a lot.
I think that Cali trip was definitely my favorite. Even though the beach, I think it was Buccaneer Beach. We actually got that place right by the beach, recommended to us
Oceanside.
by Deontay Williams. Shout out to Deontay for giving us that spot because
Yeah, that was really nice.
that was a good spot. It was a really nice spot, right by the beach. Everything. We opened the door and the beach is right there. The only thing is the beach isn't really that nice. Like the beach was covered in just like rocks. These rocks, like you couldn't really walk, and it was just like, but it was still fun. Like out of all the vacations that we've had, I think that one was definitely like the most memorable, the most fun that I had. I mean, we had everything planned out. We went to the zoo. We went to the Hollywood. What was it?
Wax Museum.
The Wax Museum. Took some good pictures there. That was fun.
Santa Monica Pier, which is very nice.
We did go to Santa Monica Pier. That was a good time.
I remember that picture with Hugh Hefner you had in his bed, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, I met Hugh Hefner. That was a good time.
I was in his bed.
I was
Yep.
just
Nice time.
Yeah. What
Treated me well.
I had the bunny ears on, everything. I remember that.
You did put the bunny. You were getting in full
Yeah.
Playboy mode.
Yep. Because that's me. I'm a playboy.
Yeah.
100%. Or nothing.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, definitely the most memorable, I think, and it's been like 3 years. I mean, we've taken plenty of other ones like to Mexico, Rocky Point, things like that.
But
For a
what
trip.
happened? What have you stopped saying? She said that you've almost killed her twice. What was the first time? You still
That was
didn't
it,
say
on
First one on the mountain.
But-
We were on a mountain and he fell asleep for like 10 seconds and we drifted off. And
No,
the
we didn't.
second time, yes, we did.
Driving,
didn't.
right? That's what you're
Yeah.
saying?
And then
You
the
were
second
driving.
time was when he took off without me and I tried to run after him. And I guess it's not really his fault, but I feel like it a little bit
But what
is.
was driving? You didn't say. You said you didn't sleep. You went to San Diego, had breakfast. Is that when you went to the zoo that
So
day?
on our way to
Yeah, we
San
went to the
Diego.
zoo.
Yeah, so on our way to San Diego is when she's claiming that I fell asleep and drifted. She's claiming that. And then, yeah, she's saying that I almost killed her again when she was walking the crosswalk. But look, healthy, looking nice. Look at all in one piece. She's fine. Got all her limbs, all her fingers.
If only just like a little tap, I would have been like, oh my God.
Like fell and just been like in the novellas.
Get up with the
Yeah.
neck brace. You already
Yeah,
have a
right?
neck brace on.
Oh my God. Pull the neck brace out of my purse.
That would have been funny.
How
Terrible.
How did you notice he fell asleep? Were you sleeping as
You
well?
know, we were all like on the mountain, so I was looking around, and all of a sudden it's just a two-way, and all of a sudden we start a little drifting a little bit to the left, and I don't know if I like slapped his arm, and I was like, what the hell? What are you doing? And I was like, we need to pull over. And he's like, no, I'm fine.
Made it
I'm
all the
good,
way.
I'm good.
Nope.
Keep
We didn't pull
going.
over. I think we just went to like a rest area, I think, just to go to the bathroom or whatever. But
Need a Red Bull or something. I'm good.
Yeah.
I think I did have a couple Red Bulls too, actually. Yeah.
He just doesn't listen to me.
Did you get off the road? Were you on those little those little divots in the road?
Oh, yeah, where it's like
Probably no. I don't think so. Well, maybe. I don't know. It was so long ago.
It's such a sketchy,
Sketchy.
drive.
Sketchy.
Though. It is a sketchy drive to go over there and do that. I mean,
You guys have
what
been
is it?
on.
It's like 6 hours, right? 6 hours, I think, something like that. Yeah, because you didn't drive.
That's true.
And you fell asleep too. You were the one sleeping. I remember.
Yeah.
Your
He
snoring.
wasn't on the wheel while
I
she was
know.
asleep.
Seriously.
Her snoring kept me up. That's for sure.
Please.
That's true. But yeah, that Cali trip was definitely the best. What else? We went to the mannequin thing. We went to Santa Monica Pier. we did a lot of fun
You took
stuff.
a picture with Shakira's.
Oh yeah, we went to
picture.
Hollywood, walked the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It was fun. We saw the Hollywood sign.
That's when we first went to Popeyes, and it was like trash. I was
Yeah,
so disappointed.
that was our first time going to Popeyes. Was at Hollywood.
Free sandwich though? Was
Free
it
sandwich,
Oh
yeah.
for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Free sandwich.
Like what, 3 years ago?
Yeah, like what you said, 2017.
I think we just got like strips and like a biscuit and some fries, and it was just so bad.
Yeah, I don't know what it was. Maybe
And my
it's just
dad hyped
right
it up
there.
so much, and I was like, damn, this is unfortunate.
But now, I mean, now we go and it's good.
Just
Like,
the sandwich,
Oh, yeah,
dude.
now it's real good.
The sandwich is good.
yeah, that sandwich is really good. I don't know. I still might take Chick-fil-A to be honest.
No, I
The
would
Chick-fil-A
take
sandwich, I love
Popeyes
Chick-fil-A.
for sure.
I love the spicy chicken sandwich. I don't know what it is.
Yeah,
with
I
the
haven't eaten the Popeye
Chick-fil-A
sandwich
sauce.
ever since it did me dirty one time, and
Yeah, that's
I haven't
true.
been able to.
I haven't
Again.
gone back to Chick-fil-A since the Popeye sandwich came.
Really?
Or since
Chick-fil-A is
I guess-
also, I feel like, overpriced. Like, my brother got two Chick-fil-A, or no, 2 Popeye sandwiches for the price of 8, when one sandwich at Chick-fil-A costs $8.
Well, if you get the combo,
But
Well, that's
still,
still an expensive combo.
yeah. With little fries and then like a small drink, like,
Dang, you guys weak. What's going on? Get your money game well.
Do they even have fries? What kind of fries do they give you?
Who?
Is it those little
Waffle
like,
fries.
Popeyes or
Yeah,
Chick-fil-A.
that's right. How am I? What am I thinking?
I love those fries. I love those waffle fries.
They got really good sauce.
They do. I love the Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A,
sauce.
yeah,
I don't
for
even know.
sure.
Is it like mustard? Is that what it is?
I don't know. I saw a TikTok of a girl that found the sauce at Walmart.
Did you show me that too? I think both of you guys might have showed me that.
I was like, we have to get this
Yeah,
sauce.
Walmart? I thought you
Yeah.
were saying like the people that make it. You know, the ones.
Oh
like,
no,
you
it's
need
like
this,
in an
you need
actual
that, blah, blah,
container.
blah.
It was in an actual container. She was like, this tastes just like the Chick-fil-A
What?
sauce.
Probably
you brand.
grab that shit off
That's
the
what- mm-hmm.
shelf for
yeah,
sure.
we definitely
Yeah.
need to do that. Because I love that. I mean,
on
we can put that on anything.
too, dude. You put that on
everything.
That's good stuff. I mean, I still would go Chick-fil-A. Honestly, like I'm not saying that Popeyes is it's a bad sandwich or whatever. Like I'm not gonna kill for it like people were.
Like people, yeah,
Like
were,
people-
Yeah, I
like
know.
they
That's
were
some.
doing
That
when it
was
came
crazy
out.
times.
Yeah, like people were killing themselves for it, but it's still good. I like the spicy. I like the original Popeye sandwich, but I don't know. I'm still on Chick-fil-A.
I'm
on
ready
Team
for that
Chick-fil-A.
lucky wishbone to open up.
Oh yeah, and there's a
Ooh, my
lucky wishbone
gosh.
gonna open up not too far away from us, so that'll definitely be one of our new spots. That's for sure.
It's funny that we're not talking about like KFC at all. Like
I
right?
know.
It's not
What
that-
happened to
it's not-
KFC?
yeah, I don't
KFC
fuck
or
with
churches?
KFC, dude.
I like KFC. I like the famous bowl.
Sometimes it's like good. Sometimes right there, exactly what you said. I like the famous bowl, but their chicken is just kind of like
I haven't had it in so long. The last
Off
time I
and
had it was
on.
when we went to Mexico for your cousin's doctor.
Hermosillo,
Yeah. That was the last time I
in
had it.
Hermosillo.
That was the last time I had it.
Actually, pretty good.
Actually,
maybe
I
the
was gonna
Mexicans,
say,
yeah, maybe
that was
they
some
didn't
pretty
do
good
that
chicken.
bad.
Pretty good chicken.
I don't really remember, to be honest.
You reminded me when saying that, like crossing the street in California, it's probably, but over there in Mexico, they don't stop for no
Oh,
lights, no person, no
Yeah.
nothing. And we had to cross the street to get some of that chicken and then go back.
Oh yeah, you and your dad went, right?
It was bad. They don't, it's different. Like what you were saying.
They don't care about stopping.
Yeah, like you said something about California, like you're not used to the streets, or you're obviously not used to how the drivers, I don't know, how their attitude is, whether it's aggressive. I'm sure in California it's aggressive.
Oh yeah,
Either
Alex
do
got
or
honked
die,
at a couple
bro.
times.
Get
Yeah,
into
I
that
did.
spot or fuck yourself. Like
Yeah.
you got to get in there. In Mexico, I think it was on another level. They didn't stop for. The light was red and they didn't care. Like
That's
not even a
nuts.
stop on right or anything. They just kept going in car after car
Yeah.
after car until my dad got out, stuck his hand out, and then the person had to slam on their brakes.
That is crazy. Risking your life for some KFC.
Yeah, for KFC
Worth
for
it. And it
fried
was
chicken.
That was worth
It was
it, to be
pretty good.
honest. That was really
I
good.
love fried chicken too.
Oh,
But
so good.
but yeah, in Mexico, like they have all the regular street signs. They have a stop sign. They have lights.
Some
they have
green
everything.
arrows. red
I think that's
arrows.
the one thing why I was kind of, because I know Alex and I wanted to go on our own trip to Mexico, to Rocky Point, because I love Rocky Point, but I was also nervous about just the roads. You know, I just got in my car,
Yeah, that's true.
so I was like nervous. I
And
didn't want,
you're gonna have to get like Mexican insurance too.
yeah, I
just in
didn't
case
want
something
anything to
happens.
happen. So,
And, yeah, she didn't trust me after the Cali trip, after the Cali drive.
yeah.
How to go into Mexico. It's not that drive.
I
Obviously,
love
Rocky
Mexico,
Point
though.
is nice. Like that one's more touristy and very close to the border.
I really liked Kino Bay, though, just because it was so quiet and chill.
Yeah. There wasn't obviously that many people, but there was definitely nothing to do. in
That's
Kino Bay.
true.
There
I
was
wish
no
they had, like,
restaurants.
yeah,
I like that
jet
place.
skis and stuff.
It looked better because it was like a pool bar. Right?
Oh, where we were sitting outside?
That was in Rocky Point, right?
Yeah. That place was cool. Obviously, it wasn't popping. When we went, there was like nobody there.
Nobody
Maybe like
there.
a spring break, I'd imagine.
I
But
feel like we didn't live up the Mexico vibes as well as my little brother Joey did.
Oh my gosh.
He almost
that's
got
right.
arrested.
Joey, what's up, man? What's up, dude?
what's going on?
Yeah, Joey's
He started chugging hot sauce at one of the bars, and the guy was like, "All right, you're
He
freaking
kicked his ass.
You
out."
gotta know. You're cut off.
there's
Yeah.
there's two versions of him. I've told him this too. I've told him this before. There's a Joey, nice guy, very nice.
But Joseph, dude, like
yeah,
you call him like a nice.
very, very, he's a nice guy, good to talk to, good vibes, everything. And then drunk Joe is
About to get arrested in Mexico,
Joey
Joe.
and Joe, two different dudes. Yeah, once he gets a little sip in there, some hard liquor, because he messes with hard liquor. He doesn't really drink beer, and that hard liquor will catch up to you. And in Mexico, it's tough to get kicked
He
out of a
luckily
bar,
had
right?
a friend that was taking care of him.
Yeah. It's tough to get kicked out of a bar though in Mexico, because Mexico,
Chugging hot sauce.
it's party, yeah. And then he gets kicked out, man. He gets kicked out.
Which
of
one
Mexico.
was it? Was it
The
wrecked at
wreck.
the Reef?
Yeah. I wrecked at the Reef. He got a tank top. He was all happy. He's like, got a tank top where I got
Before
kicked
they
out.
booted me.
Yeah.
Got
Damn, but yeah, I mean it's funny. Like drinking's weird. I mean, to be
You
honest,
guys tried to kill me on my 21st. I never drank until my 21st, and they
that's not true. You
tried
drink
to
a
kill me.
little bit.
I taste drinks. That's completely different from what
Yeah,
happened
I
on my
guess.
21st.
Yeah, that
Was it
was
just liquor?
The
or
first
beer?
hour, our friends gave me like 3 jelly bean shots,
was it jelly bean?
something like that. 3
With
shots.
jelly bean in the.
It was just the flavor. It was the flavor of
okay.
a strawberry jelly bean or whatever. 3 shots right off the bat. A freaking margarita. It was just intense. They just kept handing me.
So we went to that place just to pregame, and she was already
Just to breathe.
she was already drunk
Already
before.
twisted.
And I had, I don't know, ceviche before, so it's probably not the best. Something, I should have ate like a sandwich or something,
Some bread,
bread.
but again, look at you now. You're all in one piece. You're
Look at me
okay.
now.
You're okay. Nothing's.
Liver might not be doing
Yeah.
as well as it could, but
Yeah.
You're okay. But yeah, that night was crazy. I remember it even rained on us that night.
It poured.
It was raining really hard. I remember, and we had to go. I mean, we were still bar hopping. We were going from one bar to the other bar.
Everybody was dedicated.
and we were just covered in just water, and everything was wet. And
But at that point, though, I feel like I didn't even care.
yeah, it was fun. I think did we get food too? We got food somewhere, right? I can't remember where we got.
You're asking me?
I know. I have a funny video of you too. I have a funny video.
I was like,
what? On the ground or like?
I don't know. She was. The video was about her talking about how she's not drunk.
because Mark was trying to send me home. And
I'm good. Trust me, dude. I
Yeah.
could drive us home right now.
All right.
I was like telling him I was drinking water, and I was like, I can touch my nose, and I was like touching all over my face.
Yeah, sure. That was funny. But I mean, for as 21st birthdays go, it wasn't that bad, right?
I've heard people say that if you remember your 21st birthday, good one.
It was actually pretty fun. I wasn't even hungover the next day too. That was the best thing ever. Now it's like, whew.
Yeah, we
Give me
drink
a
a lot.
day.
Alcohol is very weird. It's very strange. Like it's
Very accepting. It's like the only thing that I don't know, like it seems like with any social gatherings with adults, if there's no
Oh, yeah.
alcohol involved.
It's like, what
even
the
at
heck
church,
is going
bro.
on here?
Drink a little wine at church, dude.
that's Jesus's blood.
Yes.
It just, I don't know. That's what a lot of people who are alcoholics say, that it's hard to escape it when every single one
It's
of your
everywhere,
friends
yeah.
drink it at restaurants. And let's say you're at a restaurant with friends and they order something, and I don't know, you kind of feel like the odd man out for not drinking.
Especially with everyone, getting louder, getting funnier, laughing a little. And
Yeah.
you're just
Having
kind of like,
Exactly. That's a very good point.
I am
Yeah, sober.
sober me.
Sober.
And it's so weird. Like we were talking to Dom, how he was saying that weed should be legalized and how it's not as, I can't remember what he was saying, but I guess that's kind of what the point he was saying. But
How bad liquor is for you.
exactly. Like you could go to a store and just chug some bottle of liquor and that's it, dude. You're done. You're
Yeah.
done within an hour. And I don't know.
It's just everywhere too. Like at any restaurant,
we have a drive-through freaking pickup liquor
store,
here in Tucson.
Yeah, here. But obviously, like we were saying earlier, that the states are handling like COVID very differently. The states have different rules. One of our cousins who lives in Texas, what did he say? You can't buy hard liquor. You can only buy it in a liquor store, right?
Yeah.
He said like at a Walmart, you can't buy liquor. Or you can only get beer. You have to.
Or they can't drink on Sundays too, right?
Yeah, that's what we're saying. Unless you have food, you can't drink on Sundays only unless you have a restaurant. If you're pouring someone a drink, they have to have a little bit of food.
Don't be seeing me in Texas.
I know, right? Texas. Yeah,
and he said the little shooters too. He said that they don't sell the little shooter ones, like shooter liquor bottles.
At a grocery store, like here
Bizarre.
in Arizona.
You see them everywhere. They're on the ground.
Yeah, shooters are everywhere. But here in Arizona, you can go to
crazy.
Fry's, you can go to Safeway, and there's hard liquor everywhere.
Everywhere.
And over in Texas, they don't sell them at grocery stores. You like you guys said, you have to go to a liquor store to get liquor, like hard liquor, and it's different. I mean, Arizona is definitely more open to a lot of different things. Yeah, and alcohol is no different, but it's just mandated very weirdly, and we went through prohibition for how long was it? How long was prohibition? Like 20
it wasn't
years?
that long. I think it was maybe a year or two, and drinking went up, crime went up, everything went up. It was definitely led by the women, though. They have a very good point that the men would come home and just beat the shit out of them, get all drunk.
Yeah.
And we're sick and tired of that shit. But I mean, maybe blaming alcohol necessarily wasn't the right decision, because maybe it's just the fucking dude you're with who's beating the crap out of you. But it went up. It got worse, dude. Prohibition, isn't that crazy? It's kind of like banning a book. You tell people they can't do it, and then
all of a sudden they want to. They like, I need it. You said I can't do it. Okay.
Like those speakeasy. That's where that term I think comes from. The speakeasy, like secret bars, right? Like that are in restaurants that they're just sneaky little rooms to go drink, and
gotta have like the little code just to get in.
Yeah,
yeah, something like that. But I mean, I guess crime, like what I said, crime went up. If drinking's illegal and everyone's drinking, like obviously, I guess crime would go up. But I think that's where those mafia gangsters like Al Capone made a bunch of money, because they were bootlegging alcohol and stuff. I have no idea. I don't even know how long it lasted. Like you said, I was gonna look that up.
What, prohibition? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it goes both ways. Like, it's fun, dude. It's fun to drink. It's fun to have, it's like in those times in prohibition, like why things went up is because, and I tell you all the time, it's fun to do bad things.
Yeah.
Like it's fun to do bad things.
It was 13 years, dude.
13 years prohibition.
I think I was born in 1933.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine that now? How things would be now?
Oh my gosh.
They considered liquor stores essential businesses for COVID.
That's true.
And
yeah,
it's true, but that's
true.
I feel like that's necessary, because withdrawals from alcohol are horrendous, and you can die if you go through withdrawals. You can't just stop drinking alcohol cold turkey. You have to have a little bit to wean yourself off.
If you're an alcoholic, right? If you're drinking heavy every day.
I think that's why they were kind of saying, obviously not everybody who drinks are alcoholics, so they just want to have a good time, and then being locked up, I'm sure spend it better being locked up all tipsy.
Oh yeah.
I think the main reason is that, like, if you were trying to get off of alcohol in the middle of this and you couldn't get it,
it's just fun. It's fun to do bad things, like how Michael Jordan, when he dropped his first shoe, the NBA banned it. I don't know. I think it was just because of the colors.
Really?
I think it had to be white or black, or I can't remember. Something to do with your team color.
Oh, weird.
So yeah, he came out with his first shoe. Nike designed it. He wore it for a couple games, I think, and then the NBA was like, "No, you can't wear it anymore." And so Nike was very smart. They turned that into their like an advertisement. They're like, if the NBA is banning this shoe, that means that it's good. It's a good shoe because it's too good. It's too good for the NBA. But while you can go and wear it on the streets, and you can be really good too. So
NBA's not going to ban you from wearing it.
Yeah.
So it's such a great shoe that it was banned from the NBA.
And they used that very smartly, and the sales just went crazy just because it is something that's banned, and it is, looked as kind of bad. And it's fun to do bad things. I tell you.
Like that dude who drove the car, right? That's what I keep remembering when you say that. That little black kid who drove that car. He's like, it's fun to do bad things with friends. It's like, I was trying to do some hood rat shit.
Yeah, I remember that. He was right. He was like just a
Stole his grandma's car.
Yeah, he stole,
crashed
like,
it multiple times.
And it's just a very famous video. And yeah, the guy gets interviewed or whatever. He gets in trouble. I think the cops pull him over or something.
Why'd you do it? Why did you? He's like, it's fun to do bad things.
Yeah, he's like, it's fun. It's fun to do bad. That's where I got it from.
Right. And he's definitely right, dude. He's absolutely right.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you know, alcohol, even today, you know, it's been a couple years since I've been 21, right? So it's been a couple years. You know,
4 years.
Still very young, still a young guy.
Getting there.
Yeah, I'm getting there.
Still very young, but every time, I don't know why, maybe it's in my head, maybe because I used to have a fake ID, but every time I go to the store or, you know, I'm buying alcohol and they ask me for my ID, I'm like, damn, this is the day. I'm going to get in trouble.
I'm getting locked up.
Even though it's
dude.
my ID, I'm over 21. In my head, I'm still like, I'm doing something bad. Like, this
At least you look like 21. I feel like it's more like when they look at me, I feel like they're kind of like,
You don't even need to show me ID. I know you shouldn't have it.
yeah, like, why do you have this? Who is it? Who is this?
But your ID actually looks like exactly.
I know,
like
but
me.
you know, you never know if they think it's fake.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why I have that in my head to where I'm like, man, I'm doing something
I'm gonna get
bad.
in trouble.
Yeah, damn, better not tell my parents. Like, shoot. It's just, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just have it in my head just because I did probably
because you did bad stuff back and, you know, supposed to.
No, I didn't. I just had a fake ID. That's all. And I was, you know, when I was 16, I was 25, I think, 24, around that age.
Yeah.
When I was 16. Yeah. So it's cool. It was fun.
Like taking those trips to Mexico, like you were saying back then, you feel you can drink when you're 18. So
you can drink as long as you have the money in Mexico.
Pretty, never mind. Like a law is 18, but as long as you have a little bit of pesos on
They're
your
not going to
pocket,
say no.
they'll sell it to you.
They won't even check. I don't think one time I've gotten my ID checked in Mexico.
Oh my gosh, and how many times did we get our ID checked in Las Vegas? Oh my
man.
gosh.
That was
That
annoying.
was so, like, just give us a wristband. If
Yeah,
the first
I like
person who
that
checked
idea.
us,
That's
like,
actually a pretty good idea.
yeah, because that was annoying.
It was like every like half hour or an hour, somebody would come up.
IDs, you want drinks? IDs, let me see that.
Like, oh my God, this lady over here just checked my ID. Like,
Literally 2 minutes ago, and now
Yeah.
you want to check my ID?
it's just annoying. It definitely is, but I understand why, you know, they're doing it. And I do like that idea, like bracelets, because bars and clubs are doing that. You know,
Stamps, like those little stamps before you go in.
Special stamps where no
And
one
you
else
just
like
come over with like a black
something
light.
to make it better.
yeah,
That was a big pain in the butt.
Vegas is definitely smart enough. I'm sure they thought about that. I don't know why they
Yeah, that's true. They probably did.
haven't done it yet, or I don't know. Maybe it's expensive to get those bracelets or all those people coming
Definitely
through.
be, because Vegas is all about moving around
Yeah.
from place
And
to
money.
place, and it'd be annoying. Like, what if every single casino had that policy? You'd have to walk in. How many wristbands would you rack up? You do a lot of casino.
Unless one
casino.
wristband is just allowed for every,
That's
Like a universal
Casino,
wristband.
yeah.
Good point. Like if you exactly, that's a very good point.
like
but I'm
every
sure-
casino gives out the same one or has the same kind of system. I don't
I'm sure that, but to get all those casinos to agree would definitely be a big.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
But that's a good idea. That's a very good idea because it is annoying, especially for like maybe people who are young who just turned 21, and it's just like they're trying to experience everything and they keep
Yeah,
getting
get
asked and
stopped.
asked. Even people who aren't 21 who just look a little bit younger. It's
Dang straight.
annoying.
Unfortunate.
Thank you.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. Vegas is all about money, saving money, making money, whatever they got to do. So I don't know. I'm sure they've thought about it. I mean, I'm sure they're not. I don't know. Like they're not. I mean, they know what they're doing, right? So whatever it is, they've already figured the numbers out, and they're like, you know, it's not worth it or whatever. But it does suck because.
Make it a little enjoyable
Yeah,
to
because
like
it does suck because you
the
know you're
youngins.
going through the games, you're winning, or you're into the game, and then all of a sudden this lady taps her back like, "Yo, ID." It's like, "Yo, this lady over here, she just checked it, and I don't care. Show me your ID. Let me
like
see your
even
ID."
if I had to pay like extra, I don't know, $20 for a wristband for wherever I need it. Like I
Whatever,
would do
like
it.
a universal
Like if they want to
wristband,
make
yeah.
money off of it, I will do it.
Yeah, because it definitely is annoying. That's for damn sure.
You know what I was thinking when we were there? We saw multiple people with the party stuff out, like the hat just turned
Oh,
21
yeah.
or whatever. I don't know how believable that is, but if
Anybody could
I
buy
Yeah.
had
that
that
though.
stuff on, and
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't check, right? It's like, oh, happy birthday, blah,
Yeah.
blah. What you
But-
want to drink? Like,
Yeah,
It's still their
not
job to
even
check,
check.
though.
I
too,
guess,
right?
but
But yeah, still can get so freaking annoying.
It really is. It definitely is annoying. That's for damn sure. But I mean, Vegas is always going to be Vegas. I mean, they're always going to have they're giving you free alcohol.
Just tip them, obviously if you tip them, they'll
every
show
couple
up
hours.
a little bit
They're
more.
giving you free alcohol every couple hours just to keep
Good
playing
drinks,
those games.
the Bellagios, those pina coladas at Bellagio.
Yeah, that's true.
The beers was pretty good.
That was nice.
What did we really drink? What was it? The Dos Equis?
I drank Dos Equis, yeah, and Budweiser's.
Yeah, you had a lot of the Corona.
And we were just walking around with just a...
that was like the coolest thing, I think.
I know, yeah.
Just walking outside, holding a beer, no big deal.
Yeah, we were walking around with the cooler
everybody
and stuff.
has those freaking yardsticks of margaritas. Everyone's twisted. But the people there who get lost in Vegas, like that homeless guy we saw who was digging out of the trash. Did you see that?
Did not see that.
Digging out of the trash, and he pulled out a beer bottle of... You reminded me when you said Corona. It was a Corona.
I think I was, yeah, that he just started chugging it.
And it's just like, man, that guy probably was not born in Vegas, ended up in Vegas, and is just never
stuck.
left.
I mean, maybe if you're a hobo, that's not a bad place to be, right?
Definitely
Vegas?
not. You can get very tipsy because find enough trash cans and enough empty beers if you're down for some backwash. But
yeah,
I mean, there's just people everywhere in Vegas of all kinds of people.
The old Vegas. You remember old Vegas? There were people on the walls just chilling, dirty as hell.
Yeah,
how many times have you guys been to Vegas?
Yeah,
definitely been a lot. I don't want to maybe 8 times. Definitely only once since we turned 21.
Yeah.
I don't know how many you times. I think it was like a couple times.
I think since
turned
turning 21, yeah, I think maybe 2. I want to say 2.
So you don't I would say probably 8 times, but you don't really get the full experience. Definitely
until you're 21. Yeah,
because I remember sleeping in the hotel. Mom, even you, we were young enough and. Mom and Dad will close the door and then tell us or something, or tell Alex to okay, we'll be back at whatever time, and then they don't get back at that time. But
just having fun, and while we're
it's definitely better.
While we're watching TV or trying to go to sleep.
That was me.
That was. I know that was you.
Should have caffeine or something.
Yeah, take some caffeine shots. I mean, anything would have helped, right? Because you were out. I remember you were out while me and David were.
I remember you came in and I popped up real quick. I was
I came back to life.
I really
acting
did.
like you weren't asleep the whole time.
I was talking to you already.
Yeah.
And I was like, what did I just say?
Yeah, I remember that. I was like, yo, we won big. We struck gold.
I wish I was there for that. It's unfortunate.
My mom, you remember how she would scream when we would win? If we won that
oh my gosh.
$1,000 with my mom.
Yeah. I would have had broken eardrums.
Yeah, she would. The whole casino would have known that we won that money.
Oh yeah.
The whole casino though.
But what sucks is we didn't tell anybody. I guess we should just say it. But me and Alex, we put it in the machine that gives you. It's just like a tickets at an arcade. You put in, you get tickets. You go to the machine that takes your tickets, and you get a card back. Yeah, I guess it's the opposite. You win whatever money, you get your ticket. You go to an ATM, you put in the ticket, and it gives you the cash. When we did that, we kind of rolled around. I think we just said, let's check if anybody played, or I think that's what we were saying.
Yeah.
And we kind of were around the area, and these two weird looking ladies, to be honest, walked up. These two thuggish looking thugs. They came up and they started playing, and we kind of went to the back and we started watching. I think they only spinned it 2 times or 3 times, and they won.
Yeah, right after us.
And they won. If we would have kept going, obviously, hindsight.
Right. If we would
have kept going, there's 2. They immediately, the next person, we saw it. They
pulled
looked
it
at
out
it too. I think that's what they were like, oh, look at someone won 7 sevens. And then they kept going, and within a spin or 2,
it's
$1,000.
Because we pulled out the money, right? And then we go to the ATM, get our cash, and we go back to see if anyone's playing, and they're there. And I mean,
they probably saw you guys win. They're like, oh my gosh.
I don't think so. They weren't around. Think so? Yeah, but they did see our 7s, and they went for it.
And they went for it and they won. Imagine if we just would have spun a couple more times, we could have gone 2.
Oh my goodness.
I know, right? I know. But then, they would have investigated us, be like, what the heck's going on with you guys? What are you guys
We're just drunk. We had too many pina coladas. We just went for it.
Smashing your hand.
Yeah, it's like you guys are cheating or something. Like you guys are messing with the machine.
I mean, I didn't believe you when you said you won 1,000. I was like, okay.
Those machines are so fun. The blackjack machines are so fun. Even though you really don't have a voice or anything, it doesn't really take too much skill to win.
They're just
fun.
Once.
You just sit there, especially if they come bring you drinks. I'm definitely be one of those rickety old bastards at a casino.
Just going for it.
Just crazy.
That was funny, dude. I mean, it's just fun, dude, too, because alcohol's involved. It's just
like
fun.
we were saying earlier, it's like, if I wouldn't go, if I wasn't tipsy, if I wasn't getting some beers.
I mean, just the other day we were swimming and, we were drinking a lot and it was fun. It was just a good time. It was fun. Like, not to say that we wouldn't have had fun without alcohol,
But,
get
it's
drunk.
a little
You don't have
better.
to get
It's a little buzz.
ridiculously
Yeah.
Unless you're Joey, then, he does.
Is it like
Joey-
as soon? Is it like, does he start drinking? How long does it take? Did he drink beers? Or
it
Mixed
happens
drinks?
very quick because he doesn't
Mixed.
stop.
He likes mixed.
Hobby just keeps going?
It happens very quickly, yeah, because he doesn't stop. He just keeps going.
Funny guy.
There's no in between. It's either he's sober or he's drunk. He's not buzzed. He hasn't had a couple drinks. It's either sober or drunk. And I love both Joeys. I love both Joey and Joe. I love that guy.
Does he sleep though, like me, dude?
He crashes out.
Yeah, this guy crashes out. He passes out.
We were supposed
too.
to get Wingstop, and he loves Wingstop. And we were like, Joey, go lay down. We're like, we're leaving to get wings. He was passed out.
Yeah, he was falling asleep. I remember you're like that too. But man, I mean, speaking about alcohol, we can go.
Speaking about
Pop
beer,
some.
We could. We're at an hour 15.
Bottles?
I don't know if there's anything. Yeah, hour 15 already. I don't know if there's anything that you want to get off your chest to the people here, or you, David, if there's anything that you want to talk about. I mean, we went through some good times, some good talks. We went through our top 5 TV shows.
You guys didn't share yours though.
I was gonna say, I was like,
Okay.
you didn't say anything.
Mine was a little rough because I forgot. My favorite.
You're
ones,
obviously were Game of Thrones. I see. Definitely, probably gonna put that at the top.
Game of Thrones and Breaking Bad. I think those are my top 2. They're almost interchangeable, but I don't know, man. I might put Game of Thrones on top just because of, I don't know. Like, it just, because I didn't expect it to get me the way that it did. Like,
I
maybe that's
agree.
what it was. Like, I just didn't expect for it to grab me the way that it did. I was going in, kind of like, not with low expectations, but just like not thinking that I was going to like it. And then all of a sudden it just like completely changed my mind on it. And I'm like, yo, like I'm sad
Every
now.
episode is like, holy crap.
I'm sad now. Yeah. So top 5, David, you want to go first or what? What you thinking?
You're talking right now, dude. Go.
Okay.
Game of Thrones.
Okay. Game of Thrones.
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad. I really like Breaking Bad. That's a very good one. It did take me a little bit to get into it. The first couple episodes are a little rough. But definitely love Breaking Bad, especially the last episode. I think the last episode of Breaking Bad is my favorite episode of any show, I think, just because it is, if you watch it, at least, if you watch the whole, Breaking Bad, that last episode is just like exactly what needed to happen. Like whatever you wanted to happen, happened in that last episode. So Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad. My other show, I know it's like, a little kiddish, whatever, but Avatar, I was
definitely going to put Avatar in my
That is
top
a good
5.
one.
Avatar, The Last Airbender.
Maybe top 2. I don't know.
It's such a good show. Like it's not as...
It's not anime, like a Japanese anime, like a Dragon Ball Z or a Naruto or something. It's not like that, even though Naruto and Dragon Ball Z are like the American versions. I guess there's obviously more Japanese anime that I'm sure is different and wild. Yeah, Avatar is American anime.
And it's got 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. So
It brings up my childhood, I feel like, when I watch.
I love Avatar, even though they don't cuss, they don't say bad words or they're not.
But it's everything. They're funny. The character,
Yeah.
the development of all of them is like Aang's the most powerful person in the world, yet
He's a goofy little
exactly.
kid.
Yet he's just trying to make you laugh. Like he's not there to beat your ass.
Yeah, so Avatar, I don't really know what else I can think of. I mean, Game of Thrones or Breaking Bad, Avatar.
Better Call Saul or no?
Better Call Saul is, I really like Better Call Saul too, actually. That's a good one too, but it goes along with the Breaking Bad thing, but it's definitely 2 different shows, even though some of the characters are, from Breaking
Recurring.
Bad. Right. But it's still a really, really good show. It's not like Breaking Bad at all. It's more, not to say that it's like slow, but I don't know. I really don't know how to describe
Two
Better Call
characters
Saul.
though, dude. Jimmy and I can't remember her name, Kim Wexler. They're just perfect, dude, and they're very conflicting. She likes doing bad things, but she knows it's wrong, but she enjoys it. And you think like, I don't know, there were moments where you think she was going to snap and then she went the completely other direction and wanted to keep going and keep going harder.
Because you think at one point like, oh, she's going to break up with him, and then she doesn't. Like, she takes it to the next level.
And Jimmy or Saul is the one that wants to say like, oh, you know, maybe we should calm down. Maybe we should do something. And then she's like, no.
I want Better Call Saul's definitely there.
I was also thinking about, there's Amazon Prime, the video version, Bad Boys, I believe it's called. It's where superheroes are actually bad. They're like,
whoa, so it like switches around?
Yeah.
Ooh.
And like in one of the first scenes, it's really crazy because it's like this guy and his girlfriend walking down the street, and she's kind of like hanging over the edge, you know, tippy-toeing, and he's, you know, on the actual sidewalk. And there's it's kind of like the Flash, but he's not the Flash, you know?
Okay. So
he
he's
runs
just like
in
a
the
fast guy,
street,
like
and all of a
Dash
sudden,
Incredible?
he like
Dash?
yeah, kind of like, yeah. And he like was running down the street. Obviously you can't see because he's, you know, running so fast. And he ran straight through her, and she like exploded.
What the?
And he was just holding her hand still. So it's like him trying to get back and show that the superheroes that they're trying to be they're actually bad.
They're all bad guys.
They're into bad stuff.
That's interesting.
It actually really is. It's only one season so far, but I'm waiting for season 2.
Amazon Prime?
Yeah, Amazon
That's
Prime.
interesting. Okay,
Bad
I haven't
Boys.
heard that. And that's a good concept. I really like that, actually. Like
First scene, I was like, oh my gosh.
Like the you know, the heroes that you grew up with. They're actually. Yeah. Is it like the same heroes? Like, is it Superman, Batman, or is it like,
no?
They're just like just
off of this
created
photo,
heroes.
Just, yeah.
But they're not heroes or villains. But they're like heroes.
They're heroes to the people, but on the low, like they do
so
little
they're
bad
fake.
stuff like that. Like he was like, "Oh, sorry," and then kept running.
So they're fake. They're like.
Yeah, they put on a show.
They're conflicting characters.
Yeah.
Like sometimes they're heroes, but they got their dark side.
That's
definitely a dark side.
Okay.
It's like a little twist.
I like that. I actually like that. I like that.
Bad Boys, Amazon.
Bad Boys, Amazon Prime. Check it out.
The Boys.
Oh, The Boys.
Oh, The Boys.
I was thinking of that movie actually.
That's
with the
when
little
I looked
kids.
up Bad Boys, I got Will Smith.
Oh,
What?
my bad.
Which one? Which one with the little kids?
The one that you really liked, the little.
Oh, that one's Good Boys.
Oh my gosh, I'm getting everything all confused.
Good Boys.
That's
Which
a good movie though.
dude.
Did you watch that movie?
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
That little kid, the main one, I can't remember his name. He's in Room. He's in all these.
That little kid's a good actor.
Yeah, hopefully he has a good, bright career.
Yeah, I agree. He's really good.
Yeah, that little kid's a very good actor.
Hopefully he stays away from the craziness and just, you know.
It's tough, especially when you're young. You know, when you're young and you have that much money and that much fame, it's hard not to go crazy. But that Good Boys is a good movie. I really like that movie. It's funny. It's like puts you in a good mood. You know, because it's like little kids.
And you felt like you could relate a lot to it too.
Yeah, it's funny. I really like that movie. But I mean, going back to TV shows, like I don't.
Oh
really,
yeah.
What did you say?
Do
so you said Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, Avatar, The Last Airbender. That movie sucked.
The Last Airbender.
What else? I mean, I don't really know. I mean, Prison Break is up there, but Prison Break's an old show too. Like it's almost like the same thing every season though. Too.
It was your first show, dude. I remember when streaming services like Netflix was kind of the only thing around, and Prison Break was the first one you watched.
Yeah,
that was good though.
I like Prison Break too. Yeah, I like that. I mean, I don't really know. I almost prefer movies over TV shows, but I don't know. TV show. I can't really think of another one. Those top 4 are definitely my top 4, I think.
David, what about you?
Yeah, what else you got? What you got for us? You said Avatar, right? So Avatar's on your list too.
Maybe off of like there's definitely shows that are I'm gonna name some that are not as written as great as other ones. Like if I want to go off of pure enjoyment, and the one that I've watched so long is Family Guy. I don't know. I freaking love Family Guy. Every show, like there's obviously a bunch of people that don't like it and don't.
Just because it is, you know, controversial and stuff.
My brothers love Family Guy.
It's probably been over a decade that I've watched Family Guy.
And it's still going.
YouTube, my first like YouTube searches were just Family Guy compilations. And I don't know. I kind of want to put that at 1 just because overall I'm still watching it. I've gotten, I want to say, enjoyment from every single episode. So many of them. I'll just put those 1. Yeah, I'm going to say Family Guy 1. Like, it's not like Breaking Bad or Game of Thrones. You know, that's what I was trying to say. Like, it's not
like a serious show.
Yeah, but I would say that 1. 2, man. That's why I said pure enjoyment. I'd probably put Avatar at 2. Like my most favorite dream. Do you have a favorite dream? Like my dad, his favorite dream is flying. He just loves like when he's flying. My favorite dream is when I'm the Avatar and I'm ending everything. Like I've had multiple dreams like that and they're dope.
That's a cool. What the
I
hell?
know that is a sick dream. That is a very sick dream.
That is such a cool dream. What do you think about when you fall asleep with those dreams? I need to have some cool dreams like that.
Yeah, I like that. That sounds very like that's so much power, dude. Like you're able to control all the elements. But yeah, okay. What else you got? Avatar.
Those are 2.
A good dream. I mean, that's a very good dream. You have any good dreams like that? No, can't think of any.
I was gonna talk crap about you, but I won't.
What?
There was a dream.
There was a green dream I liked a lot where you weren't in it.
Where you were not involved. I'm just kidding.
Messed up, man. That's messed up.
I'm just kidding.
Remember I called you a bully?
Just jokes.
You're a bully.
Come on. Don't be such a softie.
All right. So what else we got?
I know we keep going.
I know, veering off.
Sorry, David.
I probably would say Breaking Bad.
Okay. Yeah, Breaking Bad is it's just such a good show.
I've
I forgot
rewatched
about
it.
that
Like
show.
those are the shows. Like I've rewatched Family Guy episodes over and over again. I've rewatched Avatar. Can't remember how many times.
I forgot
Breaking
about
Bad.
The Mandalorian. Did you ever watch The Mandalorian?
I have not.
Oh, so good. I cannot wait for season 2, I think in like September or October. So
Disney Plus?
So Disney Plus.
How many episodes are in the first season?
I think like
How many?
10 or 12.
10 or 12?
Are
around
they
there.
recurring? Have you seen those Star Wars movies?
Mm-hmm.
Are
Yeah.
they I think obviously Yoda is the typical.
Yeah.
Well, it's Baby Yoda, right?
It's Baby Yoda, but it's not really like Yoda, actual Yoda.
Yeah.
It's just like, I don't know, like.
Just another kind, like, the same
It's same,
species
the
as
same
Yeah.
species,
Yoda, but
And
it's
it's
not
just
Yoda.
about, I don't know how the Mandalorian.
Because the Mandalorian's
going
like
through
Boba
life.
Fett, right? It's like
Yeah.
That's what I was
Boba
gonna
Fett's.
say. He's the character that I remember. Like he's like silver, right, or chrome.
Yeah. It's not.
The guy that plays the Mandalorian's the guy from Narcos. What's his name? The cop from Narcos, like the Mexican cop with the mustache.
I know exactly who you're talking about.
Yeah, so he's the Mandalorian. Like he's the one that plays.
He does it very well.
Ah man, what's his name in Narcos? I can't remember his name, but he's also in Game of Thrones. Actually, I remember his name in Game of Thrones.
Carlos or
Briefly.
Jose or
Prince
Pedro
Oberyn.
Pascal.
Yeah, that's his name, Pedro Pascal. Yeah, so Pedro Pascal.
It's just about this Mandalorian who isn't, sticking with
The
his
group.
group, and he's trying to go out and survive on his own, but he gets into trouble, and then he gets stuck with little baby Yoda.
Yeah, he
Like
gets Baby
becomes the
Yoda.
father.
Yep. Yeah, so he takes care of him and stuff. But there's only one season. That's it.
One season, second season's coming up
One season.
because Disney Plus just started last year?
I mean, I wouldn't even
Definitely
say a
new
year.
service. Yeah, year sounds like too much.
They need to. I feel like other services need to get on the same level as Netflix, because
I know they have it together.
Netflix has it figured out. Like they know what they're doing, and I feel like there's more loading and things with other streaming services.
It's like unnecessary clicks. Like on HBO, you have to click this episode, and then it still brings us to another page to click the same episode.
Right.
It's like, why?
Right. Yeah. So Netflix definitely has that figured out. That's
They
for
got
damn
it going on.
They do. They definitely do. All right. So what you got, David?
Did you think of another one?
What did I say? I said Family Guy, Avatar, Breaking Bad. Third, you didn't mention it. I don't know why. Stranger Things. Like Stranger Things is just like
How the heck did we forget about Stranger
know,
Things?
like the
That's good.
first season, the second season. It almost felt like I kind of like that how when it goes from one season to the next, it didn't feel like nothing changed.
Yeah.
Like it just kept going.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Like you didn't wait a whole year for that season. It just felt like,
Yeah.
going right into it.
Stranger
I like
Things.
how it has the old vibes too.
Yeah, like the old. What do you think it's based? Like at the 80s, 70s, something like
80s,
that.
Yeah.
no, it's in the late
80s.
80s. Yeah.
I like that kind of vibe to it. And the kids that they cast are just so perfectly
Yeah,
executed. It's amazing.
I really like that show. My dad really didn't like it.
He didn't?
because he doesn't. I don't know. He doesn't really like.
Believe stuff.
No, yeah, I guess
Oh,
like
he does.
fantasy.
He likes like
Does?
Lord of the
yeah,
Rings.
he's
and
into.
stuff
Yeah, that's
like
true.
that. I'm sure he would love Game of Thrones, to be honest.
Maybe.
They can
Yeah.
get past all the sex scenes.
There's a lot of sex scenes, and
Heavy.
I like them.
That's probably the
I
only reason
enjoy
why I wouldn't rewatch because I'm like, oh God.
There's a lot of
cringy.
them. Yeah, definitely a lot. But yeah,
Stranger Things is good. I forgot about that.
yeah. I love Stranger Things actually, and the new season's coming up right too, pretty soon.
Oh,
It did
Halloween's
come out
coming
last
up.
year in July, right? I don't know
did
if
it?
the new season's coming out.
Yeah, the new season, they already, I mean,
Oh
they
yeah,
already,
it's supposed to be in Russia, right? They find
oh yeah, that's true. In the trailer, they find,
Yes.
what's his name?
Papa.
Hopper.
That's right. Papa. They find him. So it's Stranger Things. That's 4, right? You got 4?
For the 5th, and probably, man, I don't know. Like, I liked Ghost Whisperer with Jennifer Love
Ooh.
Hewitt.
That's an old show. You ever see that show?
It was
Never?
I watched it through and through, and the end. It's one of those shows where the ending is just like meh. But Jennifer Love Hewitt is obviously not too bad to
I was
look
gonna
at.
say, does she make the show,
She
or
did. But just
I don't
that-
blame you.
Like it's kind of a for sure. It's I would say it's like a girly show. Like I don't know. It's definitely more of like a chick kind of thing. But
It was good.
yeah, like I was gonna say Supernatural. It's pretty good, but it just is so long. There's so
Supernatural,
many damn
the TV
seasons.
show, yeah. I got
many
lost at like
seasons.
season 8, and then I'm like, well, I don't really know what episode I even left off at.
It's still going on, right? Supernatural?
So, I think
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah.
they lost me after. I don't know.
It's gone on way too long. Like, I don't know. There are shows like The Walking Dead. The first few seasons were so good. And then it just.
Did you guys ever see Fear the Walking Dead?
It's
a little different.
It wasn't
It's on
that good.
Hulu,
I
I
didn't
think.
really like it that much.
I liked it until I got, I don't know, maybe to like this. It's just that you can only go so far with those kind of the walking.
Like zombies and stuff, like apocalypse
Because
sort
it's
of
just
things.
the same thing, running away.
Yeah,
It's like, okay.
yeah. Like you're running away, trying to find shelter,
Yeah.
you know, killing people that are infected or
Yep.
whatever.
Yep.
But
Like fifth.
you already said
Probably-
it, right? Didn't you?
No, I was naming a bunch of them. Like
Supernatural, Ghost
I wouldn't put
Whisperer.
Ghost Whisperer.
Did you like Dexter or no?
I did like Dexter, but it definitely was another one where it got
The
to,
ending
like,
was like
horrible.
so awful.
didn't. Yeah, I don't want to spoil anything. Well, you know what? I am gonna spoil it, dude. Screw it. 'Cause the ending was
Spoiler.
just, like, was alive, and then he ended up being like a lumberjack.
What the heck?
It was weird. Like
I've
he
never
lived
seen it.
alone. He was the whole time like he was getting chased. He's a forensics guy. He works for the police and he's killing people. And you just almost like Breaking Bad, how he's cooking meth and his brother is a DEA agent. Like eventually the shit is gonna catch up to him.
I see.
And it didn't end. I don't know. I can't even remember, to be honest. His wife got killed, and then his sons. I had like a couple kids that he wanted to take care of. I don't remember exactly what happened.
Remember his like wife got killed in front of their baby.
Oof.
He had to try and take care of the baby while also like dealing with all this craziness.
Well, he's like a
And he's
mass
a killer.
murderer.
Yeah, he's a freaking killer. He had a sister too that
He's
he was a good actor, and
He
she
was.
found out though. She found
Yeah.
out at the end, and she didn't tell on him, and it's just it
That's
was conflicting
loyalty.
for her. Yeah, exactly.
And then
It
you
was
just
good,
dumped
but-
her body in the ocean.
But it
What?
drove her crazy. Yeah, it drove her crazy. Didn't he? Did he kill?
I think he did kill
I'm
her
pretty sure he did kill her.
because I think she went a little crazy.
And then he
finding
just
out.
ended up being like a lumberjack, and that was it.
Yeah, it's like what the hell? That's how he ends.
That was it. Like I don't know. I wouldn't put that one for fifth. I'd probably put Better Call Saul, to be honest.
Better Call Saul. It is a good show.
And it's still going, I guess. So it still has potential to. But I think the next season is the last season. So it's
Better
not
Call
gonna
Saul is the last season. This,
drag out.
this
Yeah, I
upcoming
think the
one's
next
last one?
season. Yeah, the
Huh.
one just ended, so it's still going to be like a year.
Right. Yeah. You still got to wait a long time.
But yeah, I think the next one is the last.
Ooh. So, okay, let's run through it. What's your top 5 again? What was yours?
Mine was so choppy.
What if?
Okay, can I add in Stranger Things?
Okay, go for
I'll
it.
add in Stranger Things. Guys, forgot
Okay,
about that
Stranger
one.
Things,
Definitely Game
What
of
If?
Thrones as well.
Game
What
of
If
Thrones.
was good. I just feel bad because I it's so hard to explain them. You know, like the What If is really difficult.
The
Game
other
of
one, where the cops force the little black kids to
Oh
snitch
yeah,
on
and they
themselves
see us.
when they see us. Limited series, okay. What else you got? I don't know. Okay, whatever.
Too many.
Yeah,
We repeated it enough times.
Yeah, that's true. You can go back and replay.
Yeah, I replayed it at the beginning.
Yeah, so mine was Game of Thrones, Avatar, Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul, and I think Prison Break. I'm gonna throw Prison Break in there.
Probably because you don't watch shows.
Wentworth
Yeah.
was good, dude. The actor he played was good in that movie.
Wentworth
Or in that
Miller.
show.
So what are yours again? What's yours? Family Guy.
But Family Guy.
Yeah,
Family Guy, Avatar, Breaking Bad, Stranger Things, and I think I said Better Call
Better
Saul.
Call Saul. Okay, well that's it. I mean, if you haven't
Yeah.
seen that, If you haven't seen those shows, then definitely get into Game of Thrones, though.
Whatever our opinion is worth.
Yeah,
Whatever.
yeah. You need to start watching Game of Thrones. I know that you're not really into that sort of like.
I watched a dragon destroy a whole army, and
he watched clips.
it didn't drag it. I was calling it. I was insulting it during the whole thing.
I like it.
Wait,
I
like
like
you
it.
showed him on the TV, or you just watched a little clip?
No, I was watching him on the TV. Yeah, I was
Oh,
watching his.
okay. Because my little brother, like, he's so not interested in watching TV, like barely interested in watching movies, and he just looks up clips.
He
And I was
just
like, "Oh,
watches
Joy,
the
did you
clips.
watch it?" And no. But I watched some clips of scary stuff that happened. I was like, "Okay,
That's funny.
the heck."
Some people, they don't got the time to watch a full movie. I guess they gotta just watch the little clips
I
here and there.
thrive if they said you have to stay in here in a house for a month and watch movies, TV shows.
That's your spot.
good.
I'd be like, "Okay,
That's your
sign me
spot.
up.
Natural
I'll
habitat.
do it.
Natural habitat. But
I don't have to leave the bed. Okay,
but we are at hour and a half. I mean, we went through
Okay, cool.
we went through the TV shows and everything. Anything else you guys want to add, or you want to just go straight into the beer review?
into the beer.
Beer
To the
review.
blue wheat.
The blue
blueberry
wheat.
So we're gonna do the beer review again. We try to do this every episode. Let's see.
Are we gonna shout out Chowder for bringing it?
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is Chowder's beer. Our
Shout out
Shout
Chowder.
best.
Chowder recommended this, so if it's bad, we know who to blame. And,
Yeah.
I'm
and
gonna
if
shit
it's
on it too. If it's not good, dude.
if it's good, then I'm still not going to give Chowder the credit for it. But yeah, he did recommend it. So the beer that we have today is College Street's Brew House Big Blue Van Blueberry Wheat. Blueberry wheat.
I just feel like the blueberry wheat just sounds.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds like it would be a good beer, like a nice fruity beer. I don't know. You guys can pop that open. I got another one here. So,
The big can.
It
yeah,
is a
big
big
can. Chowder again,
I
if you're
kind of
listening.
like the hippie vibes
Yeah,
that it
that-
has to it.
I'm gonna read this thing that they put on their website. It's actually really funny, but Chowder, if you're listening, man, this shit better be good, or else I'm coming after you, bro. But yeah. So, anyways, this College Street Brew House is based in Lake Havasu City, Arizona. So it is an Arizona beer. I wasn't expecting it to be in Arizona. And Lake Havasu City, I mean, it's not a big town, right? It's not a big city, but the brewery describes this beer as, wait for it, it's very funny.
Build it up to the top.
It is a groovy American-style wheat beer that is infused with far-out flavors of blueberry and vanilla. This is also what they say about it, and it kind of made me laugh. So it says, so when the moon is in the seventh house, I really don't know what that means. So when the moon is in the seventh house, bless you,
Sorry, thank you.
and Jupiter aligns with Mars, grab a big blue van and ask yourself, what's so funny about peace, love, and understanding? I don't really know what it means, but it sounds
Sounds
good.
too deep for me.
Yeah, hypes this up a little bit. So we'll see what it's like. Again, blueberry wheat by
Definitely
Big Blue
hippie
Van.
vibes from the can.
Yeah, definitely some hippie vibes there.
A lot of colors.
Yeah, definitely
Oops,
a lot
I
of.
have it.
It's like a Volkswagen, van and stuff.
This one's foamy. The rest of them, like a Brianna's cup. This one's not.
I think I poured it pretty bad.
No, I mean
it's
you
good.
want
I
the
like
foam.
Yeah,
Okay,
it looks
okay.
good. It looks better with foam.
I know. What the heck? What happened to ours?
I know your guys' looks like juice.
Looks
Mine
like
actually
apple
looks
juice.
Mine actually looks like a real beer.
It
Here.
literally looks like I'm just drinking
It looks
some
good.
apple juice. Let me see.
I already tasted it.
Ooh, I kind
You
of
already
like this
tasted it?
now.
I don't know. I really don't like the smell. To
Let's
be honest,
clink. Let's cheers it.
I don't like the smell.
Ooh, I kinda like
I
don't like it.
I will
Cheers,
definitely
salud.
Whatever.
save. I've already tried it.
Salud. Ah, man, the smell. It's not getting me. Powder, what's up, man?
I like it. But let me taste.
Ooh, man.
Nope.
Powder, dude.
Nope, dude.
You like it? I mean, you're fruity. So
I
that's
just
why
like
you
how
it.
it's easy to drink. I feel like.
It kind of tastes like Fruity Pebbles or something, but not as flavorful.
I don't know if I would drink it like the whole night, but maybe just to, I don't know.
Powder, man,
What's the
I'm coming after you, bro.
percentage?
This doesn't taste like beer at all. It tastes like,
I think it's 5.4%. Is that what it said on there? Did you check? I think it's
taste-
5.4.
I don't know. It feels like I smoked a cigarette. It kind of has
Really?
like a
5.4,
a
yeah.
blueberry and then like a weird. I don't know if it's the wheat,
The wheat, yeah, I would
but
assume.
it tastes like
You don't like it?
a cigarette kind of.
I don't know. I
I
mean,
kind of like it.
I would say no. But
I do not like it.
I mean, it's not amazing. Sorry, Chowder.
It's not
but
terrible. The wheat mandarin was awful.
yeah, this
The
one's
first
definitely better
beer.
than the other Mandarin wheat, but it's, I don't know, maybe because I was expecting it to be a little bit, I don't know, more flavorful. There's not really too much flavor
No, the
to it.
flavors there are not good in my opinion.
Yeah,
you know, after a couple sips,
really, you're not feeling it a little bit,
It tastes like tobacco. I don't know what
I
I'm
kind of feel
thinking.
that
like a
like a
cigar, or
herbal-
like a prime time. And it's like a little flavored cigar is what it is. Like a little,
Oh.
it's like, it looks like a cigarette, but it's like a little tiny cigar, and
Yeah.
you can get it in all mix of
It's
flavors.
not awful.
It's not bad. Like, I'll definitely finish it and drink,
I
drink
think I
it
would
all.
have a bellyache if I
Think?
finished it.
Probably because you're also thinking of, they're drinking a cigar or something.
Yeah, maybe.
You have that in your mind.
It just feels like it's like too many flavors combined into
That's
one.
what, because I kept drinking it and I was like, ooh, I don't know. I feel like there's maybe a little too much going on.
like, it looks nice. It looks really nice. I like the look of it.
I
And
think it's the wheat. I think the wheat and then the blueberry just
doesn't
those
mix.
Not a good
beers, dude,
mixture.
we've had experience now with 2, and I'm not getting them, dude. I'm not going to order
With
them.
what, the wheat?
Yeah,
I don't know. The tangerine wheat at the Hut
Oh,
is
yeah.
actually
I like
really
that
good.
one too.
It's similar to a Blue Moon, but it has a little different of a taste to it. I
The
think
Blue
it's a
Moon
little
is wheat.
better.
I think the Blue Moon is Belgian wheat or white Belgium, something like
Tangerine wheat.
that. Yeah, tangerine
good.
wheat.
I like that.
At the Hut. Shout out to the Hut. But yeah, I just feel like it's a lot of flavors mixed into one. And
Too much going
maybe
on.
Chowder likes that. Chowder recommended it and he brought it over to me. So maybe he likes all the flavors, but
Oh, what was it? Objective, right? That's the word?
no, objective
I
is the
always
truth.
mix
Yeah.
those up. Subjective, but man, dude, this is not for me.
I don't
Yeah.
I'd
think
rather
so
have a
either.
stronger beer with like a more bitter taste.
Yeah, if it was a strong percentage, I'd be like, all right, at least it's worth it.
Right.
You know?
Right. I mean,
But-
5.4 isn't, it's respectable. 5.4 isn't horrible.
If it's not 6 and it tastes like that, I'm gonna say I'm out.
Really? If it's not 6%,
Get me
you're not.
feeling good if you taste that nasty.
But that's why they get you the big cans, right? That's why they give you the big cans. They're like, okay, well,
David's like, I'm out on this.
yeah,
beer.
man. It's
The
good.
can looks really cool though, so it's kind of unfortunate. I had a lot of high hopes.
Right.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what it is too. Like maybe
Volkswagen bus.
we all expected it to be
Yeah.
better than what it is. So it's like we had high expectations going into it. It's almost like, you're watching a movie that everybody hypes up. It's like, oh, this movie's the best movie. You go and you watch it and it's like, it was good, but it wasn't, great. So maybe that's what it was. Maybe we did have too high of expectations and thought that it's, going to be really good and, life changing. But in reality, it's like, it's drinkable. Like I'll definitely, I can drink it. I don't know about David,
Dom was saying, what did he say? I think he said he could drink it at like a pool. I can't
Yeah,
remember
like
what he
it's
said.
really light like that. But the flavor in general, I don't think I
Yeah.
could.
it's just,
To get drunk off of this, dude. Oof.
I get like a little aftertaste of like Fruity Pebbles for some reason.
Like,
yeah.
You're
I'm,
definitely right, dude. Like, I don't know. They say all like the different colored, what do they say? Skittles. I think there's just say different color stuff all taste the same. I can't remember what candy it is.
like Starburst or Skittles even. I
no,
guess-
not Starburst because they're not. Like,
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
I can't
Actually,
remember. There are certain candies though that they're the same. They're different colors, but they all really taste the same.
I'd say Skittles actually.
Cereal. But I want to say what I was going to say, like Fruity Pebbles, maybe since they're all mixed, like I'm not sure if every single individual pebble tastes differently than the other one. But I think that's a good point. Like it's a mixture of bunch of just fruit and then a weird taste of like wheat.
Yeah.
There's
so
definitely just a weird flavor that doesn't sit well.
it says infused with the far out flavors of blueberry and vanilla.
Oh, there it
That
is.
doesn't
I think
sound
the
like
vanilla.
yeah. Maybe
I
if
think that's what it is.
listen, they should try to take out the vanilla and just let the blueberry and the wheat work its.
Just let
I
those
think
two
that's what it is,
combine.
dude.
The vanilla, I
is
feel like that's a
weird
random-
sweetness.
It
Yeah.
is, yeah, it is. It's just I don't. Man, it's.
I think that's what it is. When you said smell it and I smelt it, I kind of got like a sweet vibe, like not.
That's
a
why I thought it
blueberry
smelled
vibe.
good at first. I was like, oh, I smell something like kind of sweet.
Like a candle. It almost smells like a candle.
It's funny. Yours doesn't even look like a beer,
Yours
Mine's does,
Yours
right?
is poured very well.
right? I mean, mine kind of looks more like a beer. Yours just looks like apple juice or something.
I know.
And that was how the wheat mandarin looked. I don't know.
It did. It
was
did look like
flat,
that.
You know what? The tangerine wheat does kind of look like this though when I get it.
Kind of flat.
Yeah.
No foam.
No foam.
Yeah, Chowder, man. What's up, dude? Come on, Chowder.
Hey.
Chowder, come on, man. But it's not horrible. It's not the worst beer I've ever tasted.
It's close.
To David. David said it's close. But it's, whatever. It's definitely drinkable. We'll definitely finish the cans. You want any more, or you think that's a what? That's a no?
Nope.
No for me,
That's
dog?
a no for
I'm
me.
good.
And I feel like I know I'm a little picky on beers, but
You have like an open mind, right?
I do have an open mind. Like I've tried I got into IPAs for a while.
No, you
And
don't.
now I was into sour beers. Yeah, I just
Right.
like to move on to I just like to try new things. But I'm also, if it's gross, I'm like, ooh, I don't want to drink that.
It's just, I feel like it's just too many flavors mixed together. Like I
bet you if they took out the vanilla, we would like it.
Maybe, maybe you might be right.
Like sweet. It's like oddly sweet.
Mixed with the blueberry, it's just, I don't know.
Yeah, I keep going back to it, but I keep, the aftertaste is
Keep
better.
regretting it. I keep going back and I definitely keep regretting it.
Yeah, Big Blue Van.
All right, Big Blue Van, but
The aftertaste I feel like is better than actually tasting the beer. For some
does Chowder
reason.
say that he liked it or he just wanted to try it?
You know
He
what?
dropped it off. He drove to our house and dropped it off.
I think he recommended it, so it makes me feel like he's tried it
Does like
before.
it? Mm.
I don't know for sure. Chowder, you're gonna have to clarify.
Everybody has different,
Right.
buds, I suppose.
different
Like
taste
how
buds.
David doesn't like sour and I'm all of a sudden into sour. You're
Yeah,
into
I love sour beers too. I love sour beers, but I mean, that looks like it's about it. I mean, we can go straight to the ratings. Like, what are we thinking here? What are we thinking on the?
Out of 10?
it's
out
better
of
than
10.
the
Like
wheat.
Yeah, it's definitely better than the Mandarin wheat.
The wheat. I think I was being nice with the mandarin
I
wheat.
feel like I'd give it like a 4.
Ooh, 4 out of 10. Shoot.
I just wouldn't want to drink it if I'm out and about.
Yeah, 4 out of 10, man.
There's better
Chowder.
drinks that are easy to drink than this.
Chowder, what's up, man? 4 out of 10. Okay, what you got, dude?
I can't remember. That's what I'm thinking. Like I can't remember
you gave
what
the
I rated the
mandarin.
mandarin wheat. Because if I gave it a 4, and this is more than a 4, and again, it makes me want to lower the score because this doesn't seem like a 5 to me.
I feel like it wasn't like 5.
What you can. Go ahead.
I'm gonna go 4.5.
4.5, huh? We got a 4.5.
Damn,
We
you're
got a
going
4.
for thirds?
Wheat beers.
Well, it's open, right? I
Not
mean,
my thing. I
I
guess.
wonder if you tried the tangerine because you like the tangerine. Do you
I
even
like the
know
tangerine
where,
wheat.
like what brand the Hut uses,
No,
or you know what?
But the other one that is similar to the tangerine is the one, the full moon, right? The full moon.
Yeah. Have
that
you ever
one-
had the full moon, David?
That one is,
That's like 8%. It's like a blue moon on steroids.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, full moon. I think it's made by Bull Shark or not Shark or something Shark, I think. Yeah, I don't know either, but maybe we'll have that on later on. But Chowder, man. I mean, maybe it was the expectations. We had high expectations on this, but yeah, I'll drink it and it's gonna it's gonna get finished. That's for sure. I'm not gonna waste it. If I have to do it by myself, I have to do
So
it
you're
by
getting
myself.
a little drunk and crunk tonight because ain't nobody drinking that.
Yeah, I'm good. I think it's the first time we haven't finished the cup, neither. Like me, even the wheat one, I want to say I finished.
Yeah. So
Mandarin.
you gave it a 4.
Or
Damn, you're a tough judge. I mean, you're tough. We got a 4.5 over here. I'm gonna give Chowder a little bit of love. I
thanks,
think
aren't you?
the Mandarin wheat. I think I gave
5.5, dude.
I think I gave
6.
I think I gave the Mandarin wheat a 5.5. I think I want to lower my score of the Mandarin wheat because this one's better than the Mandarin wheat. So I go Mandarin wheat. I'm gonna give the Mandarin wheat a 5, and this one
5.5.
a 5.5. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna do that old switcheroo there. So I'm not that harsh on you, Chowder, but
Can't go again.
I'll keep drinking it. I'll finish it. But yeah, I think that's it. I think we're at the end here. We rated the beer. Chowder, man.
Recommend better beers.
I know. I love you, Chowder, dude. But next time, man, come on, man.
Give me an IPA.
Yeah, get a nice IPA or something. But yeah, I mean,
IPA.
Chowder will get his. Chowder. Maybe Chowder will come back and get his rebuttal on this.
He's
next-
gonna listen to this, like expecting us to be like, "Oh my god, they're trying my beer."
I know.
We're gonna be like, "Yo, this was trash." No, it wasn't trash, but
But close to
But-
recycling.
You gave it a 4.
it
You're
was
the-
a 4.
Yeah. So you're the toughest critic, but yeah, I think that's it. I mean, we're at the end
Thanks
of the
for
road.
having me, fellas.
Yeah, of course. At the end of the road here. I mean, I think that's it. Anything you guys wanna say? Nothing.
I think we're good.
Thank you. I appreciate
Thank you
you
guys.
stopping by here.
For a second, I thought Dave was flipping me off with his fingers. And I was like,
Thanks for
all
coming.
right, time for me to go.
I don't really know this chick very well,
Oh,
to
shut
be
the
honest.
freak up. Talking shit about me half this podcast.
But yeah, so shout out to your parents for making you.
Oh, yeah, my dad wanted a shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out to my dad. But then if I shout out my dad, I have to do my mom because she's
Shout
going to get
out.
upset.
Yeah, shout out. So,
Shout out to you too.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, we're close to 2 hours, but I hope everybody takes care of themselves. We'll catch you guys next time. So peace.